Hello and welcome! I'm DDF Racer, and I have not been this excited for a race, for a live stream, for I've just not been this excited in general for a long time. Because today, I'm going to be doing my first ever 24-hour race. Well, technically, no, that is not right for two reasons. Because I'm not going to be driving today. Well, because it's 9 PM here in Brisbane. The race doesn't start for another hour because we've got qualifying and the warm-up and the driver briefing to take care of first. So I'm not actually going to be driving today. I'm not going to be driving in the first 3 hours of the race. I'm not going to be actually driving until I think hour 7 or hour 8. I think. Something like that. It depends, because the stints are not 100% locked in yet, because it depends on how my teammates go during the first part of the race. For the second reason is this isn't actually my first 24-hour race. I did enter a 24-hour race almost exactly 2 years ago in the Virtual Endurance Championship. Well, I took part in the entire season actually, and Le Mans was the season finale, and I practiced and trained so much for that race. I poured so much effort into that race. Went to bed, woke up at 5 in the morning local time, and had a message on Discord basically saying that the car had retired from the race. Wearing this exact t-shirt actually. It's a little bit tighter these days. If you go back and check the footage, you'll see a few extra chins are on stream these days. But anyway, yeah, I didn't get to drive a single lap in that race. I didn't get to do one lap of Le Mans after practicing for months, and well, I mean not months, weeks and weeks and weeks, but lots of practice. So it was pretty devastating. Today, I'm back in the car with, hopefully, VeryImportantPotato, aka Jelle Binsbergen, my teammate at the time. I think a 5-time Le Mans winner, Nick De Silva, is also going to be my teammate, and none other than longtime channel legend and fellow ex-Speedymite teammate, Ollie McGown. So it's the dream team. The band is back together. We're all here, and it's going to be absolutely superb. It's going to be epic. So yeah, I can't wait. There is a stint plan which I'm going to put up on the screen at some point in the next few minutes because qualifying is about to begin. We're in the LMP2 car. We're driving the Oreca 07 LMP2, 24 hours at Le Mans. The whole event itself is hosted by P1 Gaming, which is a German league. Never raced with them before. Jelle and Nick have, and I think Ollie may have as well, I'm not entirely sure. And yeah, 50 cars in the field. We've got Hypercars, we've got the Van Wall, because that's the only Hypercar available in rFactor 2 at the moment.
Nice one, mate.
Thank you very much, George. 28 months. Incredible. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Millwood, Mr. Millwood, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, sir. One of the first people to actually, well, actually, Ada Millwood has a bit of history with me at Le Mans. Because I've done a virtual Le Mans Cup, Le Mans, a 4-hour race. I did the first 2.5 hours, and unfortunately handed the car over to Aidan Millwood, who immediately had connection issues and got rear-ended by an LMP car. And I think that Aston GT3 is still flying over the top of the circuit somewhere. It's not actually come down yet. 200 yards of Le Mans, boy, that is right. Oh. We have a TeamSpeak message.
Okay, we'll be switching into the qualifying session in a moment. The first 20 minutes will be for the GT3s only, and then we'll have a 5-minute break so they can return to the pits. And then the last 20 minutes will be for the prototypes, so LMH and LMP2. And as it was asked multiple times, yes, you can do driver swaps in qualifying and also in the warm-up session, as long as you do it by the in-game driver swap in the pit lane.
Excellent. Okay, that is the voice of Simon Christman from P1 Gaming EV Race Control. Yes, it's going to be one of those today. It's a very serious organisation in terms of the amount of practice service they've got, in terms of the organisation they've got. It's superb. It's a really good feeling league. I'm really looking forward to it. Anyway, yeah. So qualifying will be taking place. GT3s, Hypercars, LMP2s. We're in the LMP2 car, 4 drivers in the car. I'm either going to be doing 6 or 8 hours driving in this race, so we'll see how we go. It all depends on how the stints pan out. So let's actually switch it over to this view.
And also one addition in the rules, it says it's not allowed to escape in the qualifying while you're on track. So after your lap you need to do an in-lap, and then you can do another run. If you need to escape, then your qualifying is over and you need to stay in the pit lane or in your garage.
So basically that means that nobody can bin it on the track. Everybody has to stay.
If your qualifying session or part is over from your class, then of course you can also press escape and go back into the pit, because this is then quicker than doing a complete lap.
Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. Okay, so the view that we've got at the moment is from Nick De Silva. Now, this isn't Nick De Silva's car. He is sharing his screen, and because obviously the prototypes and LMH cars can't go out yet, he is streaming the perspective of the, I think it's the Black Hawk P1? Is it Black Hawk? I think it may be. Kevin Yeager, one of the GT3s, because it's GT3s, P2s and LMHs, so we are expecting this car to be one of the fastest today on the server. So I thought, well, we'll put something up in the background and just show that while we can. Okay, now there are some interesting links for you in the chat today. If you want to see live timing, because live timing is available for this race, you type into the chat !timing. Or is it live timing? I can't remember which one it is. Is it live timing or timing? I'm going to try both now. Is it live timing? I mean, we don't know actually now because Jelle typed it as well, so we don't know which one is which. I think it's !timing. Just !timing. So that's what we're doing. So if you want to see the live timing on the server, !timing. If you want to see the official broadcast of the P1 game, because they do have a full broadcast on the go, then type into the chat !broadcast. If you want to see when all the different drivers are going to be getting into the cars, you can type into the chat !stints, STINTS. And if you want to watch Ollie's stream, my teammate in this race, then you can type into chat !Ollie, OLI, and that'll bring you up a link to his Twitch channel. He's not going to be streaming just yet. He's not getting in the car until like hour 5 or something. We'll see. So I'm going to be basically streaming Nick De Silva's screen that you can see on the screen right now. That's what I'm going to be showing you guys. So he'll be getting in the car in about 20 minutes time. When he is not driving, I cannot show you Jelle Binsbergen's screen, because he is he's on the absolute limit of what his computer can do at the moment. He had a few issues. Sorry, I missed that. Mark Hallowell, thank you very much, mate. Almost 2 years. Love your work. Thank you so much, Mark. That is incredible amount of support. And Stephen Co for 29 as well. Everybody's getting the membership reminders in nice and early today. Awesome stuff. Thank you. Honestly, it means the world to me to have this amount of support. It's ridiculous, and it's great to have you guys here. It's going to be 24 hours of, well, not entirely just me and DDF. It's going to be 24 hours of just on the channel. So longest event, race, and streams ever. So yeah, I'll stream the qualifying and the first hour, maybe hour and a half of the race, and then I'm going to go to bed, because then it'll be like midnight and I need to be up at like 5 or 6 in the morning. So I'm not going to be streaming when I'm asleep, because I can't spectate on the server and I can't just leave our car visible. So somebody would have to wake up and then change the scenes whenever you have a driver change on Discord, and that's not going to work. So I want to get some sleep. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be streaming through the first I think hours, like 2 till 8. I'm not going to be streaming, but the rest of the race will be live. So when I'm offline, obviously there's the broadcast, there's a live time, you can keep up with how our car is going, but other than that, I'll be showing you what's happening on track, and I'll keep you up to date, and I'll be hanging out with my teammates. Speaking of which, I should probably introduce them to the stream, shouldn't I? I should, shouldn't I? We're going to be spending a lot of time with them over the next day. So, alright, Discord unmute in 3, 2, 1. Hey guys!
You're logging off.
Nice to see you too, Jelle. You know I chat a lot of nonsense, mate. I've got to say hello to everybody.
Hello.
How is it all going? Everyone keeping well? Looking forward to this?
I'm scared.
Yeah, I was just explaining on the stream then that your computer is at the ragged edge. It's so could you kindly provide us with more details of what's happened and what the situation might be for you in the race today?
Busy to be dying.
Yes.
Ever since it might have to do with the fact I got a new wheel, but it's basically when there's big sessions, it starts struggling and physics start being interesting. So cars around me start warping, and my wheel just starts oscillating because it's having gaps in force feedback. Not great.
No, it just makes it, well, not a little bit difficult to drive the car, it makes it like impossible to drive the car really, so we won't know until you get in the car and we try it on the server what it's going to be like, right?
Yeah, and it's like it's been on and off with whether it's been doing it being drivable or not, so we're just gonna give it a shot. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, then well, that's too bad. Yeah,
come back in, do another drive change and get back out again, and just it means we have to do it with 3 drives instead of 4. It means I have to set an alarm for slightly earlier than originally planned, but it's not impossible. It's not something that we can't do. We'll make it work, right?
Yeah.
And you'll be there for the whole race for the rest of it as moral support and to engineer, which I think is the technical term for just meme.
Yes. The thing is that if I do sleep, if I do not drive, I might not sleep a lot.
Yeah.
Because I don't have to. Also, Dan, for you, you can hide our avatars when watching a screen share, right?
No, I wasn't aware of that. How do I do that?
You hover over the avatars at the bottom.
Oh, there we go. Hey, there we go. That's better. Thank you. Well, see, we're not even 10 minutes into the stream and you're already improving just the quality of everything, mate. I should probably pay you a wage.
I think we talked about this yesterday. What would you do without your moderator?
Yeah, well, exactly. Yeah. Well, there you go. Thank you, mate.
Also, Aiden, yes, it's a very important potato PC. I should probably move chat over to my main screen instead of having it on the rig, which makes it hard to read.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You've got a new rig now, haven't you? You've upgraded as well.
Well, I mean, it's not exactly new anymore.
No, but for the purposes of people watching on the channel, they're, they don't know this. I've never mentioned you've got a new rig. Only the inner circle knows you've got a new rig. Yeah.
Since the last time we drove together, yeah, it's newer than the last time we drove together.
Yeah,
it's been there like it's getting, I think, 3/4 of a year now.
Nice.
I think I got it last November.
Is it that long already? Wow.
Yeah, because I got it before I moved out, and I moved out a few days before my birthday.
Okay. So Nick said he was going to go and get a shower before quali. He's going to go and freshen up and then come back in the car and hit the track running. Yeah, cool. So
so we're just watching the Blackhawk car.
That's it. The GT is currently out on track at the moment. There we go. And I'll pop the music off after this actually, so we can hear some of the glorious Porsche, even though the stream is a bit quiet, that volume, so anyway, it's all good. No, it's great to be back, it really is. Thank you for inviting me to this race, by the way. I know it's been 2 years in the making since we last raced at Le Mans in a P2, in our Factor 2 together. So hopefully we get some redemption today for that race that never was, you know?
Yeah.
I actually get to drive a lap.
Could you please stop to use the general channel in TeamSpeak for chatting? If you have a question, please come to us in the steward room.
Chatting? Sorry, what did you say, Dan?
I was just saying it's good to be back. It's good to be back. Yeah, it's good to be racing with you after 2 years away in our Factor 2 and the LMP2 and everything. It's just, hopefully we, make it to the finish today and I get to drive some laps.
Yeah, I mean you should. There's essentially when we're starting, there shouldn't be a way for us to not finish, because we can just rejoin with a new car. Yes, Ollie and I No. Remember, right, Ollie? Is Ollie still here?
I think Ollie's gone as well.
No. No, yeah, so Ollie and I'm sure this story will come up at some point in the night, especially if I'm not driving, because then I'll be tired as shit, so I'll be rambling on and shit.
Yeah, true. Yeah, towards the end of the stream, it is going to get a bit, you know, we're going to slightly lose our minds, I reckon.
We might make a sub-channel in the TeamSpeak when Nick is driving, so we can just chat. But no, so Ollie and I once did a P1 Le Mans together, and we were supposed to do it together with Andy and Antonio, I think. And
20 minutes for the qualifying, Hank, and that starts in about 10 minutes.
Now, Ollie and I had already done a 12-hour race together beforehand in the P2.
Yeah.
As practice. And then Andy had an issue at the start, so we couldn't start. So Andy and Antonio were transferred to the other car, so they could practice.
Yeah.
And then Ollie and I were just supposed to not race because our car had retired. Then about 4 hours in, there was a red flag, and you were still chilling on TeamSpeak. And Sean was like, "Oh, you should just ask Simon if you're allowed to rejoin." And funnily enough, Simon said yes.
Yeah.
And we were like, okay, and then we rejoined with 150 laps down, but with 2 drivers. And even for us, you know, a 20-hour race with 2 drivers was a bit much.
It's a bit of a stretch, isn't it? Yeah.
Especially with 2 Europeans.
Yeah, yeah.
So we decided at around like 2 in the morning or something, we were gonna pull the internet plug, pray that there wasn't another red flag, and then when we woke up again, we would get back in the car. And it worked, and we technically finished.
What, like 50 laps behind or something like that, yeah?
What do you mean 50? We were already like close to 100, like over 100 laps behind.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. So, obviously, me, you and Ollie are reunited again from the Speedymite days. Nick is here with us as well, and I would like to point out that Nick is a speedy boy. He's won Le Mans a few times in VEC. What are the leagues has he won Le Mans in as well? He's got like 4 or 5, hasn't he?
He has won it twice in GS, I think, and twice in VEC.
Okay.
And then I guess once in P1.
Yep. So it's safe to say that he's our star driver in this lineup. We've got a Le Mans winner in our midst in the car driving with us today, which is not something you normally get to say, is it? But there's a few.
Well, I mean, I think you say Le Mans winner. I think you forget to mention that he's a VEC champion.
Well, not just Le Mans winner, an actual VEC champion. So he's not slow. So I mean, that's why he's in doing the qualifying, I guess. But but I mean, it's
reigning champ.
Yeah, reigning champ as well. Not just a champ, the most recent. But we
also like for people talking about whether like rF2 is gonna hold up for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Most of the actual leagues can run for 24 hours.
Yeah.
It's the fact that I mean, for the last Le Mans virtual, people were leaking server details, but doesn't help.
No.
But
true.
like rF2 can definitely do it. It's just for some reason Le Mans virtual always seems to go wrong, and it always also seems to go wrong for certain people.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's a different story.
Yeah, true.
But rF2 can definitely do it for 24 hours.
Yeah, and
my PC, on the other hand,
yeah, we'll see how that goes. We'll see how your computer goes. That's really gonna have a knock-on effect on the rest of the race, which also ties in with Retardus' question in the chat as well. I'm not going to sit here for 24 hours. I'm going to take breaks. I'm going to leave the stream for a bit, and I'm also not going to stream after like an hour and a half in the race until maybe hour 6 or hour 8, which that does depend on when Potato's computer decides to whether his computer decides to cooperate or not for the race, basically. Yeah. So I won't be here for the whole time, but I'll try and stream as much as possible. So yeah.
Yeah. So in chat, if you want to see us do well, pray that my PC works. If you want to see more of Dan's stream, pray my PC doesn't work, because Dan gets in the car earlier and there's more stream.
Yeah, because if basically if you can't do your stints, it means that I'm doing 8 hours instead of 6 hours driving over the next 24.
Yeah, and what's more important, like you also don't you wake up like, or don't you start like 2 or 3 hours earlier? So there's just more stream.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot more stream, and it's going to be more EU friendly as well, because it'll be more when people are awake. But yeah, if you can't do your stints because your computer can't handle it, if it said right, that's enough, I'm going to die. Yeah, I think I have to wake up at 5 AM instead of 7:30 AM, which I was kind of expecting some inconvenience because it's Le Mans. It's a 24-hour race, but yeah, we've got 2 Australians, a Dutchman and an Englishman on the team, so I'm thinking, you know, we're probably the most suited on the grid to be able to take advantage. In fact, I think me and Nick are the only Australians on the grid when we had a look through the spotter guide the other day.
Maybe, yeah, it's a very German league.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like the thing is, if I can drive, you can definitely take advantage of it a lot, because then it's essentially you only have to drive during the day. But yeah, if I can't, then it's kinda...
Yeah, so just cross our fingers for your computer and see how it goes, really. Because if you can't drive, then Ollie is going to have to do some mega stints to fill the gaps, and somebody... Nick is going to have to basically do an hour or two in like the middle of his night and not get much sleep, basically. So yeah, we'll see how we go.
Yeah, no, Hank, yes, the Dutch show is the problem.
I saw that from Hank in chat, yeah.
It's, yeah, for me it's just like I haven't upgraded my PC in like a while, and it's probably just dying, but there's like wasn't time to get new shit before this, so...
Yeah, true. And I can relate to that, mate. I've been there myself as well. I think actually for the last Le Mans, I think my computer was still... Yeah, I was still running my old rig at that point, and it was sketchy as whether it would make it through a race or not, so yeah, it's... Yeah, my thoughts are with your rig, mate, so I hope it makes it through. Yeah. For your sake as well, because you put a lot of practice into this.
Yeah, I like the car, it's really enjoyable to drive.
Yeah. True that.
Yeah. Yeah, Mark, it would be fun if there was something to update, but unfortunately there isn't.
No, it's just generally just getting to the end of its life cycle, hey?
Yeah, there's like... Yeah. There isn't even like spare CPUs here or something that I can test with, it's just everything's either in use or not here.
Yeah, so we're about to get to the end of the GT3 qualifying, because they've got their 20 minutes up, which means that Nick, if he's around, is going to be getting in the car very shortly to do his laps. Or should I say our laps for quali.
Yeah, there's after the quali there will be 5 minutes break, and then Nick gotta be in, but he will be back on time.
Yeah. So realistically, like based on Nick's pace,
5th.
You reckon we should be qualifying 5th out of how many LMP2s are there in the field again?
I don't know. 13, 14? I think 13.
I just saw Nick's message in chat. Shower Nick is getting dressed. Actually, do you know what? I'm glad that he messaged, because I can now add.
I thought you were going to say you're glad that he's getting dressed, because I'm too, but...
No. I mean, I'm glad he's getting dressed and he's not going to be naked on stream, but... because I now can add him as a moderator, because I forgot to do that.
So, yeah, it's 13 cars. So I think we're 5th, unless Nick actually beats someone who has a lot of experience in the P2.
Yeah, so 5th out of 13 in the P2s is what realistically we might be hoping for in quali. How many Hypercars and how many GT3s are there in the race again?
Why you always ask me this stuff after I closed down the thing where I was looking? That's my fault. I shouldn't have. Okay, count again. 3, 6.
Hey, Sean, good to see you.
12.
Hey, Lesson Expert, good to see you.
3,
everybody who I've
6,
missed in chat
12,
as well, because I've been just chatting with Potato.
18,
great to see you here.
21, 22.
22 GT3s. Wow.
Yeah, and then we have 12 hypercars.
So 12 hypercars.
Of which I feel a few are LMP2s in disguise, but...
Yeah. So the hypercar is the van wall in rFactor 2 because that's the only one they've got, and because the van wall pace is kind of similar to the LMP2 at Le Mans, they've reduced the torque of our car, and they've also added 70 kilos of ballast to slow it down and basically move it back from the hypercar class.
The GT3 qualifying is over. You can still finish your started laps and then please return into the pit lane.
So yeah, our car is a bit heavier and we're still, I'm pretty sure, faster than IRL P2s, but that's not important. No, the biggest difference between the fan wall and our car is that they don't have as much front end aero grip. We have a lot, as you have noticed in practice, and as you will see when we watch next qualifying lap. The other big issue is that it's a relatively new car. It hasn't really been used in a lot of leagues, so for some of the teams that are a bit smaller, it's going to be difficult for it to figure it out.
Yeah.
Also, Henky, the race is just sign up, and the first, I don't know, I can't remember how many cars I named. The first so many teams just got in.
Yeah, I think it's 50. I think we got like up to 50 cars in the race, each with 3 or 4 drivers. So we got like 150, 200 people taking part today, which is pretty insane.
My PC is crying at that number.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Hi Nick.
Oh, Shower Nick is back. He's on the screen. He's changed it.
he may not be talking yet, but he's definitely there.
Yep. Oh, so just to point out to everybody in chat as well, Nick De Silva is also the proud owner of the Discord soundboard for this stream. So,
oh no!
I'm sure we're going to be getting many sounds throughout the course of these 24 hours. Most of them inappropriate.
Well, I mean, we don't need a soundboard for that. I think that will be also just sounds we make will be mostly inappropriate.
Yeah, true. So let's have a look at the GT3 times then. So the best time at the moment is David Serra, World of Sim Racing team. He is on a 3:53.1. That's pretty fast. That's a good lap from that.
I wonder how the BOP is.
Yeah. We got Armin Binder in second on a 3:53.901. Kevin Yeager, Blackhawk. John Couton in the Arcade T competition, Fabian Walter, Alvaro Inchauster. We got heaps of GT3s in here, and there's a spread of about 6 seconds. So the slowest GT3 time is what, a 4 minutes flat? By the looks of that, there.
Nick, can you show how many cars there are on the server? Why are you showing this car? No, this car does not deserve to be shown, Nick.
He's showing off the badges on the back of the shark fin. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, it's a love letter to Shinjik, and it's like it's so annoying because the car looks so damn good, but it's so weird to just have a love letter to someone on the back of your car.
Yeah. So we got 40 cars.
I am realizing that this is all being streamed. So
yeah. So be careful what you say because it will come back. Now,
I don't mind. Like, I don't mind that it's a love letter to Shinjik, but it's kind of weird for a car with more than one person in it.
Yeah. So I'm just conscious of the fact that obviously Nick can hear us while we're just yapping away. So when Nick actually heads out on track to do his qualifying laps, I'm going to mute the mic in Discord, but still keep talking to the stream. So is there anything you want to talk about before quali starts? Anything you want to point out for the viewers and just anybody really, I suppose?
Watch the entry speed in Porsche cars, it's insane.
Yeah, this car has got so much aerodynamic grip. Oh, hang on. I don't want to be streaming that screen. Nick. Hang on. Okay, it's off.
It's okay. I only stream the fuel. Don't panic.
Don't stream the setup, whatever you do.
It was fuel. Stop panicking.
I just saw the screen. I was like, no, don't you dare. Actually, that's.
Oh no, they know we're on softs.
Hey, soft tires. Woo! Hello. By the way, welcome back to the voice chat. But
wait, they still have the Honda NSX safety car?
Yeah, sexy. It's a P1 specialty.
So you are heading out on track now, mate?
Yar.
Cool. I'm just gonna...
You don't have to mute yourself. You can just deafen me when I'm on laps.
Okay, cool.
So that way you can still hear me complaining about how shit my lap is.
And then Nick's like, Dan's like, how do you surf for Devon?
There we go, live timing is on. There's some GT3 still coming back to the pits, but you guys will be heading out
The
very
prototype qualifying starts now.
Bruh, we got 5 seconds delayed. What is this bullshit?
Oh no.
Let me out on the 20-minute mark. Oh, come on.
Yeah, and the proper Le Mans Nick De Silva experience has begun already, guys.
Yeah, be aware, GTs will be called toasters.
Yes. Alright, let's put...
And a lot of other things, I think, Nick, or not.
True.
There you go, your screen is now back on the stream, so I might mute my mic anyway and just have a chat, if that's alright. Just let you guys concentrate for a bit.
Yeah, that's fine.
What do you mean, you guys? I don't have to concentrate.
Oh, by the way, comment from George in chat for you, Nick. You'll have to speak
Yeah.
louder, I'm wearing a towel.
Oh, yeah. Go, George, you sexy thing.
So obviously it goes without saying, but best of luck, Nick.
Thank you, we're gonna need it.
Yeah. Realistically, Jelle was
The
saying...
car we just passed, I'm expecting to be in front of us.
Oh, with the straight line speed, yep.
No, not with the straight line speed, time-wise.
Oh, okay. So I thought it was a Van Wall that you were getting past then, mate.
No. Van Wall's low and fat.
Yeah.
Like that one in front.
Yeah, they thick boys.
The car, not the driver.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't know.
That's
Unless
No,
you
no,
want to
but
go to their house and find out.
nice traffic jam behind, by the
I'm
way.
pretty sure he's Dutch, so I could do it.
Yeah. Are we expecting any rain today for the race or
Not that I
quali?
know of.
No?
You can double
Track
check.
might get wet if Nick pisses his pants into Porsche curves. But it'll be fine.
I
I
think...
mean, I already fucked up quali last week in GES.
Yeah.
Why not 2
I
from
mean-
2?
Long race, though. Long race, mate.
Yeah.
I mean, that wall at GS just looked juicy, Nick. I get what you mean.
I mean, I was just like, oh, understeer, let's keep the foot in and hope, and the hope did not work.
Oh no, that not you. You hit that wall pretty hard.
Mate, I had 70 plus seconds of damage when I came back in. I still had to finish the lap, because we only got 1 lap. It's like a privilege this week, I get 3.
Alright, there we go, mate. Your stream's
If
coming
we can
through
check
good.
live timing, can we check if there's any hypercars behind me?
Yep, I've got the live timing page open right now, mate. I'll keep an eye on it for you.
I just want to know if any of them are behind me. Or actually any of the quick ones. Ah yes, there's one.
Oh, let's have a look. How do you select a driver? Oh, got it. Got it. Let's select Nick De Silva. There he is. Yeah, Jakob Vorwerk in the number 11 coming up behind you, mate.
Yeah, I want to let him go, but I don't want to get stuck behind this other guy.
No.
Oh, hello, skill issue.
Before that as well, the only other hypercar behind you is probably, I don't know, 10 seconds back, and it is Arda Erkan in the number 33 virtual drivers.
Right.
Good luck, Nick. All
Good
done.
luck, mate. Good luck. All the
Thank
best for
you.
quali. So Nick can't hear us now, right?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
Nick, yell if you can hear me. See, you can't hear me.
Yeah. I think Nick's perpetual state is just yelling anyway, isn't it, really?
Yeah, but he didn't yell, so.
Okay, so heading through Dunlop here. Do you want to talk us through the lap, Jelle? Like what to expect around the track, what kind of braking points, references we're looking for here?
Like I told you already, I don't have references, I don't do that. Break down to third here, turn in early, you keep it in, otherwise you get off the camera and you spin, which
Yep.
Dan has done many times in practice.
Hey,
Then for that rouge, you want to be very careful to hit the apex, not go wide, don't get a track cut.
Yeah, that's
Praise
nice.
the Lord for no cut tracks.
Like that. The exit at that rouge is very important. I mean, as Nick said in practice as well, straights are the rudimentary bits. You need to be able to do this. Like a 4-year-old can do
Oh,
this.
of course, it's
essentially.
a fucking hypercar behind.
Like I said, Nick will
Can't
complain.
wait to get frauded into Porsche curves.
You get on the left here, brake after the 100 mark. Nick brakes
Apex
very late.
out.
Apex is lava. Get to the straight again. So essentially what you want to do there is actually hit the apex, unlike what Nick did, which was not hit the apex.
Yeah, I mean, I've done that many times as well, so it's easy done. Very easily done.
Don't do it. You're gonna do it, aren't you? You
Nick
motherfucker.
essentially missed the apex because he was
thanks for
making that
that.
Hypercar. And he missed the apex again, but that's dirty
gosh.
error.
Yeah,
You
so
have more of a skill issue at the apex, Arda.
so essentially this is a banker lap. Is this the technical term for this now, right? Because it's not ideal.
Yeah, this is a Nick's gonna complain about this lap.
Yeah.
Well, Mosan, you want to brake roughly at where the curb kinks on the right, maybe a bit later in qualifying.
Yeah.
Down to first, lock the rears.
What? Come on, rears locking.
Yeah, that is very ideal lap. This.
You
I
said there
think-
was only one.
Hey Nick, looking on the tracker behind you, yep, we got 2 more hypercars, but after that, it's all P2s. So I don't know if you wanna. Have you got enough fuel from the lap?
No, I want the banker.
Okay, cool. Keep going then. Keep going. There are 40 cars on the 42 cars on the server, by the way, Henky. Not 50 like I originally claimed, so it's only 40. Only 42.
Can't wait for Chinchik to do a 28.
But no, the GT3s have gone out and done their laps.
Dan, shut up! Let them watch this entry.
Yeah,
because it's gonna be glorious if Nick actually does it correctly.
Watch the aero grip through here. Absolutely flat. Absolutely flat. Slight lift down to 4th, keep it tight, keep it to the right, then flick it in, hold it nice and tight. He's a bit
that's
wide.
It's my front grip.
I'll talk to him after the.
Yeah, true. Oh, we got contact in the final
Get
chicane
out of
here.
the way, skill issue. Holy fuck, that was bad.
Track looks quite green, Nick.
Yeah, it's not very nice.
Oh, actually, I'll load up the lifetime as well.
So I was stuck behind someone on this lap as well. I've got a bit of traffic here.
No, this is an in-lap. We don't have enough fuel for another one.
Okay, cool.
There's no point, otherwise you're too slow in a straight line.
Yeah.
Then that's why I had to definitely them again, because it's an in-lap.
Oh, cool. Sorry, I didn't. I've got my, I've got the Discord thing on the right, and I've got the live chat and the voice comms on the left. I didn't see the voice comms.
2.8 seconds to Chinchik. Holy fuck.
I mean, you did also drive.
It wasn't a great lap, but holy crap.
Yeah. Thanks, Pollen Fless.
Oh yeah, of course I take that properly on the lap.
So,
Obviously.
Nick De Silva currently in the car for qualifying. We've got a banker lap on the board, which puts us on 14th overall. That puts us... Doesn't give us an in-class position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th. Currently 6th in class in the LMP2s.
You are
we
only one position behind what we were
3
expecting.
seconds off the pace, but that banker lap
Really?
was...
that bad of a lap?
We had a bit of traffic and all that, and it was a bit wonky, to say the least. So Nick's going to go and give it another crack.
It's the only one that we weren't expecting.
10 minutes left in the session, which means
I'm
that...
like 2 seconds off what I'm expecting to do.
Yeah, and you're also only a tenth of the guy in front.
Holy fuck, there's people doing like 35s. Are any of them hypercars? Please tell me they are.
No.
No, all the hypercars are ahead of
hypercars are in
us.
front.
Yep.
That's sad. Actually, that's kind of good as well, because that would have
means
been
I started
depressing if
driver-
we out-qualified them.
Slowest hypercars on a 325. Fastest hypercars are 322 at the moment.
Slowest P2 is a 337, by the way.
And it's the guy ahead of you.
Yeah, fantastic.
I mean, they did have an interesting final turn. Remember pit in?
Yeah.
Pit lane speed limit is 60.
Oh, you suck.
Yeah, no, if you improve 2 seconds, you would be in front of Volker as well in the number 9.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah, I know.
Hey! Goodbye.
Also,
just for Dan, can you just take it off my screen? I'm going to change something in the set.
Yep, can do. I'll put it on the live timing. Okay, it's on live timing now, mate. So whenever you are heading out, just give me a shout and I'll put it back on your screen.
Well done.
Nick, for your information, the Go Team car did a 0.2.
Yeah, I
And
know
it's
they're
3
on pole.
quicker than,
Let me just have a look at the stint planner. Sean?
I mean,
but yeah, no.
they are
since
raining
you-
shit.
Actually, if you type into chat
Yeah,
exclamation mark
that's
stints, it will
like
give you
transport and-
the stint
Actually,
planner
that's
so far. Now,
Oh, brilliant. We're one of the first boxes.
there are 2 options for the strategy on drivers today, basically, and it depends on how Jelle's computer behaves. So, if Jelle's computer is good, let me see if I can bring this up on screen. 1 second. Stint plan. Desktop, where are we? Alright, I'm just doing some... where are we? So I can show you on the screen. We've got a spreadsheet. There we go. Let me just bring it in on the left. There it is. Can you guys can see that, can't you? There we go. There's the race. That is the plan for the race. So, what we intend on doing, Nick de Silva is going to start, and each stint is about 36 minutes, 35 minutes. So, roughly, a double stint is an hour 10, let's say. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing Nick in the car to start regardless. Now, Jelle's going to give it a go. If his computer behaves, he's going to do, he's going to do 4 stints. And then Ollie's going to go in for 2 stints. Jelle back in for another 4. Ollie back in for 4. And then I'm going to wake up and I'm going to start streaming. My first stint of the race is not going to be until... it's going to be 22:48 UTC. So that is 8:48 my local time. So it's not going to be for another 10 hours, basically. Over 10 hours until I get in the car. But then I'm going to have 2 stints on, 2 stints off, 2 stints on, 2 stints off, 2 stints on. You get the idea. And then I'm going to have a break. I'm going to have some dinner. Potato's going to get back in the car. And then I'm going to bring it over the finish line to see the checkered flag and finish the race. So I'm going to be in for the last stints as well. So I am not going to be doing any driving for a long time, and I'm not going to be sat here streaming it for a long for the whole time either. I'm probably going to go to bed and switch this stream off after 3 stints. 2-3 stints. Once Nick is in the groove, into the race, and we know how it's going, where we are, that kind of position, that's what we're going to do. We're going to have that kind of a stint plan. If Jelle gets in the car and his computer doesn't cooperate, then what we're going to do... Let me just move chat back over there. If Jelle's computer doesn't cooperate, this is the alternate plan. So, Nick's going to keep on going. He's going to basically do 6 stints in a row. Then Ollie's going to do 2. Nick's going to do another 2, and then go to bed. And then Ollie's going to do 4. And then, you can see here, 2 on for me. And I'll actually be starting a couple of hours earlier. So I'll be in hour 8 of the race or so. So either way, I'm not going to be driving for at least 8-10 hours. But then, if Jelle's computer doesn't work and he can't do the race, if it's just not happening on the server with his stuttering and his freezes, then I'll be basically doing 2 on, 2 off, times 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'll do 4 stints, have 4 off, and bring it home at the finish. So basically, me and Nick are going to be tag teaming the whole race no matter what happens. So I'll be handing back to Nick, and Nick will be handing back to me in sets of doubles, and at most a quad stint. So we'll see how we go. It really does depend. So I don't know exactly what time I'm going to be in the car, but it's not going to be anytime soon. Hopefully that answers your questions. Hopefully that gives you an idea of how this race is going to go. Can I switch it back to... where is it? There we go. Switch it back to Nick's screen now. Let's pop the chat over here.
Box 4 or 5.
Sorry, I had the mic and the comms off for a few minutes there. I was just showing the stints. What happened there? I missed that.
Oh, I just want the back end of the grip.
Ah, okay.
And I don't want to be behind that guy that could not even do a fucking outlet.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, it's pretty clear. You got a nice gap. There's one hypercar going through the Ford chicane now, and it's number 72. Where did they go? They're slow. They're slow. They did a 328. Slowest of the hypercars. Thomas Gruber in the 72 sim racing canal car.
Yeah.
So they're just going into the S's now, mate. So, yeah.
Yep.
Behind there's Mark Vila in the Drace Motorsport P2. He's right behind the hypercar. And then you have the next car's only going through the S's now. So there's a nice gap behind these two cars.
Copy.
Nice gap, actually. In fact, half the circuit gap. Everyone's in front of you.
Yeah.
LMP2s are only just coming out the first chicane now.
Yeah, that's why I pitted, because I wanted the clean air.
Yeah.
And as much track grip, because for some reason I don't think they actually put any grip down in practice.
Yeah, is it?
And everyone joined at the last second, so there was no actual grip besides really what the GTs put down.
Yeah, so does it start as a green track in these sessions?
For P1 it does, I think.
Yeah.
So, other championships who have an idea actually give you some grip.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, P2's ahead, only just coming out the chicane now.
And good news, Jelle, I think the weather transitions aren't as severe.
Hypercar behind has gone back to the pits, so they're not going to do another lap, so it's only the P2 behind you of Mark Vila.
Right.
And they are currently 1/10. Oh no, they're currently 2 seconds behind you.
Don't worry about them. They're slow.
Yeah, they won't catch you, basically, so you've got a nice clear track already.
Yep. Copy.
Hey Olaf, good to see you, mate. No, this is the qualifying.
Watch me invalidate this at Tetris and cry.
Why did you have to say it?
Because I know it's going to happen.
To get an extra spot on the grid, to get that 1, 2, 3, 4, to get that 5th position that we think realistically is going to be the case, you only need 2/10. To get a position after that, you need 1.7. So anything between 2/10 and 1.7 is not going to get you another position, basically. So, yeah.
Nick.
Qualifying this, Olaf, by the way.
Hypercar behind Sinsic.
So Nick is currently in 6th in class in the P2s.
He's just what lap time.
The first lap was a bit of a shocker because he got held up in traffic.
Told you he'd do a
he had a few wobbles. Thanks, Ricky.
Yeah,
Thanks, mate.
So that's
on this grip, but on this grip as well. What the fuck?
Excuse me. No, only qualifying Olaf. All good, mate.
Well,
Nick's just winding up for his lap. Yep, all the best, mate. All the best.
Yep.
So yeah, currently P6. We got a lot of time to get P4, but P5 is doable. P5 is definitely doable. I hope he crosses the line in time. Oh yeah, he's got 17 seconds left. He's good. That's absolute margins. That
the guys behind us are getting it a lot closer though.
Alright, so get it into Dunlop nice and early over the curve. Take as much of this as you want. Straighten it out. Don't use too much curb on the exit, otherwise it'll spit you off to the right. Turn in nice and early. And then smooth braking. Get it tucked in. Not too much curb again. Wait. Patience. Cut a bit of the curb. Floor it. And then a little lift. Turn in. Try and smooth this corner out as much as possible. Do not cut on the outside. Get a good exit. Nice.
He went safe. He went safe.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, you got to play it safe. You got to play it safe. And now you just
he went safe because he said he would cut.
Yep. Keep your foot down, and then you want to brake around about 130. Nip over to the apron on the left. It's a bit bumpy, but it's fine. Right about now. Get it tucked in. That's it. Slow it down for the apex.
Twice it's activated that bullshit.
Nice exit there.
Down too early.
Nice exit there. Lost a bit of time at the apex, which compromised the run, but the exit was alright, nice and smooth. And he started to lose time at the chicane and Mulsanne, so that's when we're really going to start seeing gains on the delta here. So, track is still green, you might want to dial it back a bit, brake around about 110. There we go. Get it in.
You brake after the 100 were down, not before it.
Oh, so I'm still thinking of fuel saving. That was a good second chicane. Okay, so half a second up already.
Of course the shifts work once.
And then there was a big wobble at Mulsanne, so I'm expecting another half a second or so here.
Yeah. Also Dan,
yeah.
No undeafening him on this lap.
No, 100% no.
Just let him do whatever he...
Dorifto. Still gaining.
He did get that half a tenth you said he would get.
Exactly, half a second up.
That wasn't the fastest way through there.
No, but it's definitely stylish. So this is...
Why do you think I'm too relaxed, Olaf? I'm not relaxed at all. It's just that my moment of truth isn't here yet, and I know that Nick is very good. So
into Arnage, nice and slow. Boot it out. Still 1 second up. We're matching the best so far, so that's good.
Let's see if he actually does proper Porsche curves now, because his Corvette wasn't great.
Yeah, I reckon
He went out too wide.
Another half second or so in this.
Oh, I don't know, half a second, but let's see. That's better.
That's good. Nice, absolutely flat.
Good job. Okay, now tight.
Oh, get out of the way, car ahead. Get out of the way. Nice. Should just avoid the traffic here if this...
He's fucking flashing him.
Nicely done over the 4 chicanes. He lost a lot in the final corner because the accident happened ahead of him. So that's it. Boot it. It's going to be 1.2 seconds up, which puts him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th on the grid.
Yeah.
5th on the grid.
Well done.
Yep.
Well
Nice one.
P5, mate. Nicely done.
It's a fairly safe lap. First fucking chicane again with the downshift protection. I'm so fucking done. Didn't happen in any preparation quali laps, and then in quali, fuck you.
That's good though, mate. That's solid on the grid, that. Next car was 0.5 up the road, so that would have been... Yeah.
That would have been if you had a good first chicane, you would have been out of him. But
yeah.
No, I could have got him if I actually had a decent lap, but once I saw I was up and I only knew I needed 2 tenths, so I was like, may as well do a safe lap.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yep.
That was good.
Pole was a 328 flat, by the way. 328.059.
Of course it was.
Oh my god.
Chin Chick!
That's it.
Welcome back, son. Welcome back.
And then the slowest hypercar was a 3:28.8. So,
Yeah, that number 72 that we were on about before, Thomas Gruber, he's actually behind two of the P2s on the grid.
I don't know what they're gonna do with that. I don't know if they're gonna just let him start there.
Do I need to switch screens?
Being that much of a skill issue.
Okay, I've switched screens, by the way, Nick, if you need to do any setup work.
Righto, cheers.
So there we go, confirmation of the timing. So that is the grid as it stands. You can see Nick De Silva in the number 48 Slowly Does It Racing car.
Quick look at this.
Actually, let's get rid of replays.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 5th on the grid. That's kind of what we were expecting, to be honest with you.
Gameplay.
Good job, mate. And Nick will be starting the race in about 10 minutes' time as well. And I believe there will be a driver briefing or driver notes coming up shortly from the race director. But wow, that was good. Qualifying session. Not much time to get stuff done. You cannot press escape and come back to the pits. You have to complete your in-lap, otherwise you get a penalty for the race. A big penalty as well.
Bad.
So realistically, 2, maybe 3 laps, you get 20 minutes of running, which is not much when you consider a lap is 3.5. So that's where we're at.
How many hypercars are there? There's only 11 of them showed up. Who didn't show up from hypercar then? Because there are only 42 cars.
Yep, that's Jelle can breathe a little bit easier knowing it's not the full grid.
Less cars for him to kill.
Oh, by the way, Mark, on the timing screen, there is a list of servers along the top. You have to click on the P124 NOS event server tab on the top. So you probably load into the Sebring one by default. I don't know why they haven't switched this one over to the default screen. But yeah, you can see here on the top of the screen, you got all the different servers. You want to click on this one, and then you can drag the windows around as well. So you can drag the map around, drag the positions around, and if you want to highlight a driver on the live timing, click on the driver icon on the top right of the table, and it will pop down here and tell you who you want to select. So obviously we want to follow Nick De Silva, because that's our car, the number 48.
Mark, if it doesn't show the same, you have to click on the NOS event server.
Thank you, Wushel. Thank you very much.
Wait, what's happening?
Someone was figuring out live timing.
Yep.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta click off and on it a couple of times.
Yeah.
P1 Gaming Kings.
Yeah, you'd think they'd set it to
No,
set it to default. Yeah, it's Sebring that's the default one for some reason.
it's the first one. It's the first
Not
server on
hard
the
for them
list.
to move that around, but anyway.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, go on things. Yeah.
We're not
How long
making
do we have to
excuses
rest
for them, Jelle. Damn it. Well, we're meant to have 12 minutes. I don't know how long. I want to do this lap and check the pit box again just to make sure, and then do a P.
Yeah.
It's 6 minutes till the hour.
I know. I just don't know when they're going to start. Thing.
So how are you feeling in general, Nick? You feeling pretty good about this?
Yeah, I'm feeling okay.
I mean, you've done a few of these before, right?
Just a couple.
I
It's
can't
not like I
wait
did one
for
last
Nick's-
week.
I can't wait for Nick's first time to traffic.
Well, when I get killed. Because
No,
none of them
when
can
you're
hold their
gonna
line.
Violate some people.
Look at this shit.
They teammates?
Yeah. Don't...
No,
yes,
no.
Thank you. Come on, dickheads.
Are they getting their promo shots in, I guess?
You're gonna get flushed to fuck for that.
Damage doesn't carry over from practice to the race, right?
No, I wish it did, because I would hunt them into Narnia right now. That was disgusting.
Yeah.
He was well and truly clear, and he
I
still holds
just
that
wanted to use the
fucking
warm-up to make a short briefing. when you press escape, your game will be over. If you have a heavily damaged car, you can pull the network plug or kill your game, and then you can rejoin after this with a fresh car. For the prototypes, please don't dive bomb the GTs into the corners. In the end, both of you lose less time when you overtake them on the exit of a corner.
Not with these GTs.
Please, for the GTs also, if there is an LMP on the inside or a prototype, please don't turn into them. And
did he already kill himself?
Try to stay predictable at all times
did.
for the
He's
other classes in general, and please respect each other.
You hear that, Nick? Respect each other.
And also, cars in the pit lane are collidable. There will be no ghost cars, so be careful in the pit lane. You can't drive through other cars.
I need to remember that.
For the cut rules, the cut limit is set to 11 points.
11 points
and
for cut tracks,
also
boys.
for the starting procedure, we'll have a manual formation lap, where on the straight parts for the leading cars of their starting groups, so each class will be on starting group, and each leader has a reference speed of 120 with a max speed of 130 in the straight parts of the track. For the groups or group leaders, please try to make a gap of 10 to 15 seconds during the formation lap. So
thanks, Donny. Good to see you, mate.
Before you enter the Ford chicane, you're exiting the Porsche curves, so that we have a small gap between the starting groups. Each leader of the starting group will start from on the left side. So in your class, the positions, the odd numbers are on the left and the even numbers are on the right side. When you're exiting the chicane, the 4 chicanes at the end, there will be for your starting group the first command to get ready, and then within a few seconds there will be the green command which starts the race for your starting group.
Sounds easy enough.
To an extent, yeah. I'm back. Let's go to Pete.
Okay, Nick.
And if there are any incidents, feel free to report them to us in the steward's room, then we can take care of them.
No, Donny, unfortunately we haven't.
And for the TeamSpeak, I forgot, as this is an open TeamSpeak, there is a device to protect you. Anybody on your channel.
Yeah, we just...
There was one hypercar that has qualified between the LMP2s. This hypercar will be starting at the back of its starting group, so this hypercar can start to the back of the hypercar class and pass the 2 LMP2s that will be starting in front of them.
Yeah, we just gotta cross our fingers, Donny, and hope for the best, mate. Jelle's been having freezing and stuttering, and really, when the server gets busy, it's kind of been bogging the computer down. Yeah. So we're gonna give it a go, and hopefully he can survive. If not, then that's why there's 2 different plans on the Stint planner. One with Jelle and one without Jelle. But hopefully Jelle can, you know, make it work. We're all hoping you can make it work, mate. I think Jelle's gone as well. So we got quiet comms at the moment.
Is Nick back yet?
Don't think so, no. The vote, by the way, is not for will DDF bin it.
Hello?
The vote is for will
What happened
Nick,
miles away?
we get a top 10.
Yeah.
The hypercar will start at the back of the hypercar field.
So if you
Okay.
think we're going to get a top 10 in this
Where's
race
my
in
lifetime
class,
effect?
considering there's only 13
If
cars...
you want things.
Actually, do you know, should I change it?
Arda is just such a thick boy that he needs more space.
Just thinking, by the way, should I change the vote from top 10 to top 5? Would that make more sense? Considering there's only 13 P2s
Yeah.
in the
I
race.
mean, that makes more sense, but
Go podium, top 5,
Yeah.
and then top 8 or something.
Yeah. Oh, I've only got room for one because the way the vote widget works, it's a one or the other basically. So it's a yes or
Okay.
no. So top 5.
didn't
Okay.
you still
Top
have?
5 or top 3.
Okay, cool. Podium. Can we get on the podium?
Yeah.
That'll be if we can get on the podium. That'll be magic.
If the others die, I reckon we can.
Okay.
If the others die and we don't,
Yeah. Depends who dies the most, quite
Yeah.
honestly.
So if we can get a P5, we're basically holding position for the race. If we can
Yeah.
get a podium, we're improving. So realistically, can we improve on our positions? That's probably a good thing to go for, isn't it? That's forward motion.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'll change the vote podium question mark. No pressure.
Hey. Shinjik's done a 31.5 in warm-up.
please tell me it's just not fuel saving.
I don't know.
Would be funny if they're like, we're having fun, we're not gonna fuel save.
Simulate season 13 where they were doing 9-lap stints on purpose. Hoggers.
Yeah, Sticky, we need to make sim racing Drive to Survive. Just follow all the VC teams. I think you get some really interesting statements from some people.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if they did Drive to Survive on us and SimFrame this season?
Whew.
That would have been so good to watch.
Why am I getting nervous? I'm not even driving the start of the race.
But it would have been so good to watch.
Again, as we just had two random people in a TeamSpeak joining some team channels, please
Make
be aware
passwords.
that this is an open TeamSpeak and you need to protect your channel with passwords.
Don't know why you wouldn't, but anyway.
Race starts in
We're protected by the great strength of a
a
potato.
matter of minutes, Lurchies. Any time now, mate. We've done qualifying.
Potato
Nick
boy.
put the car P5 on the grid. So we're getting ready to go, mate.
don't
So
know,
warm up is
I'll let
happening as it stands.
Sure.
There is 2 minutes left in the warm up session.
Are
Well,
you
no,
like
but-
longer than the car?
I don't know. How long is the car?
It's
Um,
longer than you, I think. But
You'd kind of want to hope so.
I don't know, because when people measure height, they don't measure like from feet to, from the bottom of your feet to the top of your hands. If you lay down on the floor and put your arms above your head, you might
Okay.
be there.
Nick, guess how much longer the wheelbase is than you?
Like, so we're going width of the car? Or are we going from wheel to wheel?
Wheel to wheel,
So from front to rear?
front to rear, yes.
Meter 40?
It's only 90 centimeters longer than you. It's a 3-meter wheelbase.
Yeah, just to clarify,
3
Nick
meters and
is
5 millimeters,
incredibly
but
tall. He's 210
The
centimeters
total
tall.
length of the car is 4.7
He's massive.
meters.
For reference, I'm only 174.
So you can
More than double
Just-
me.
you can just fit 2 Nicks.
Instinct, what's my opinion on rFactor 2 after all the time since I've last raced it? Do I feel like it's improved?
Very important things.
It's hard to say because the
I
last
think I
time I used
remember
rFactor 2 properly,
Was it the first
I
Le Mans
didn't have a
virtual
direct
where
drive
they
wheel.
had how many
I didn't have the,
baguettes Le Mans was?
computer that I've got at the moment
Yeah,
that
something
was
like
more
that.
than capable of running it without freezing every half an hour.
They're like, let's be very French, and everyone was like, how about no?
And the physics have improved a lot. The Oreca 07 that we're
With
driving,
the
the LMP2 in today's
Sunshu
race, is massively
Then-
different than it used to be. It drives so much more nicely than I remember. It doesn't lock up the
Don't
rears
we have
as easily.
75 liters,
It's got
Nick?
more grip.
Yeah, I
It just
don't know.
the tires feel better. It's very hard to make a comparison because there's so many different factors. And I've also improved as a driver. Well, I'm not saying that as in arrogant or
I
confident.
also
As
like
I
that still have the bollard.
literally
I
have
somewhat
improved as a
20%.
driver in the last 2 years since I've
Bruh,
driven this
I'm
car.
having
So
bollard
it's
flashbacks.
so hard to say, Instinct. It
Someone's
really
gonna
is.
do a Sean and just go
But
straight.
I can say that I am really enjoying driving this car.
It was a Sean and a James,
And if you were around for the
They sat
rFactor
in the
2 races
pits
where I
in
drove the
shame.
LMP2 last time out
Yeah.
in the VEC, you'll
I
know that I
remember.
didn't enjoy driving that car at all. It made me really,
And then
really
Lewis was
nervous.
talking about them on the Le Mans virtual
Because it was a very nervous
podcast, and
car.
he was
So
just
and
laughing
it's,
his ass
it's maybe it's just the
Yeah, he's
setup
like,
that we're using at the
I
moment, but
remember
it
when
is
they got caught by a bullet.
absolutely planted, and I love it.
They
It's
both
great.
went, oi.
Yes! Nice one, mate!
Good time.
Punch a Waterfall, good to see you. Thank you for the 4 months membership, you absolute legend. The origin of Bulk Brogan. That's the guy, everyone. Punch a Waterfall was the guy who came up with Bulk Brogan, the name, the rights.
I can't wait for Dan's chat to figure out how much memeing goes on during a 24-hour
Oh,
race.
it's going to be quite a bit.
Meme, 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 meme.
At least Rob isn't here to blast his soundboard down our throats.
Oh, it's alright, I'll do that when I get out of the car.
Yeah, I was going to say, we need at least one Dixie horn before we start the race, Nick.
But I'm scared to alt tab.
Okay, yeah, no, good point, good point.
Factor 2. Mine's louder than that.
I know, but
Oh, just by a factor of like 1,000.
I was gonna say mine's bigger than that, but you know.
Oh, come on, mate. You got to. You can't not say stuff like that. I'm already demonetized.
Can you just switch off the screen for a second? I just want to double check that.
1 second. Screen is off. You're safe. Yeah, I was going to say, don't worry about anything like that, mate. Within 10 seconds.
Stop playing shit. The server's lagging.
Within 10 seconds of going on, I think Jelle demonetized me, so we're good. We're good, mate. We're
did
good.
I? What did I say?
Oh, I can't remember. It's. Oh. I'm safe to go back now, Nick.
Okay, so it was lagging on the timing quite a bit. We only just got in. Oh boy.
That would have been funny.
That seemed like a short countdown there
Yeah.
for
Oh,
Yeah.
don't. What's going on?
People aren't getting off the grid because the first gear's so long. Alright, so...
No, the hypercars were retarded.
Ah, fair enough.
Nothing new.
That's not the last time we'll hear that this race.
Also, there was like a reference speed of 120. We were doing 150 with all of them.
Yeah.
Safety car mix, Nick, and
Already in it.
good job.
I'm a good boy sometimes.
Turn on your lights so you can flash people.
Yep. We're definitely on the mediums, yep.
Yep, and the race is going to be shorter than 24 hours. Kick!
It is?
Yeah,
The
because they do a
countdown's already
manual formation
starting.
lap.
Ah!
You know what
me.
that means, Nick? 10 lap stint.
In theory, yes.
Just a reminder for the LMP2 leaders, there's one LMPH that's overtaking you from behind to catch to your starting group, and please slowly start to build a gap between the LMHs and the
Also known as he
LMP2s.
was
So
shit.
P11, you need to let P12 pass and build a small gap. Thank you.
I find it so funny that like a lot of race directors don't want to name people by name, and then there's Jamie who goes, Felix da Costa, you have blue flags, move over.
In other words, get out the way, motherfucker!
Oh, that was so good.
First virtual Le Mans things.
That wasn't even
Thanks,
for
Olaf.
Toronto yet.
Thanks, Sticky.
I was.
Thank you,
almost pretty
everybody.
much was, it
Yeah,
just
so
had a
this is
different name.
the formation lap now. So Nick is currently making his way around the track. LMP2's in formation, Hypercar's in formation ahead of us, GT3's in formation behind us. We're starting in 5th. So yeah, I'm not going to be driving at all in this stint. I'm not going to be driving for probably about 8 hours. We'll see how we go. But yeah. Nick's going to kick it off. If you want to see the stints for the race, I'll put some links in chat right now for those of you who are just joining. So !stints gives you the spreadsheet with our planned stints. There's 2 plans, 2 tabs, depending on whether Jelle can make it or not make it in the race. That affects on when the rest of us are driving. If you want to see the live timing screen that I've had on periodically, there is a link for the live timing as well, !. I think it's just exclamation mark timing. I got that wrong. Let me just delete that from chat. I'm going to get about 6 hours sleep, Donnie, and I'm not going to be streaming when I'm asleep as well. So there's that. No, we're in the second fastest class, Lurchies. We're in the LMP2s, not the Hypercars. So we're in the middle class. And if you guys want to watch the official P1 Gaming broadcast, there is a link to that in the chat right now. There's also links to everything you need in the video description. I've done my shill bit, and obviously if you enjoyed today's race and today's streams, because there'll be 3 of them, I've got to split them into 3 parts, don't forget to leave them a like, say hi in chat, and subscribe, because that would really make a nice difference to the channel. Just be great to have you here, it really would. And every little like helps. Anyway, I'm done shilling now. I am absolutely done shilling. Let's unmute the comms, let's chat to our teammates, and let's get psyched up for the race, so here we go.
So no other league has actually put it on 60. Trust P1 to be like, bog.
Oh, is that the pit limit? Sorry, I missed that, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, pit limiter is 60, just like on the practice server. But that's because P1 doesn't want to edit the track, I think.
Yeah, so that will make
edit anything, and then they complain when things go to shit.
So track limits will be the same as the default circuit as well.
Small reminder, if you got a penalty in the grid because your car was rolling, just inform us and then we will remove this penalty.
If you got a penalty because you're being stupid, we'll remove it.
In other words, yes.
So there's the live timing. You can see the 3 different classes been split up very nicely. Hypercars, LMP2s, which we're in, and then GT3s.
But to do this, you need to inform us before our racing start. Otherwise, we don't know if the penalty was maybe because you already did a cut or something else.
Yes. On the formation lap, drive through
Yes. We're getting cut speed at drive the formation. Poggers.
I love how it allows you to do this, by the way, Nick, because my shift protection in the BMW didn't let me go up to 6 when we were going this slow.
Right, catch up. We're literally like 200 meters behind.
Catch up.
Alright, goes without saying, Nick, best of luck for the race, mate. Yeah, I'll have your screen on the whole time. And yeah, just have fun, enjoy it. Let's do this.
Please, no punterino, Nicolas.
You'll be fine.
Wait,
Short
don't want me to
reminder,
punt
all
Mark
leading
first
cars
lap?
will start from the left, so odd numbers to the left, even numbers to the right.
No, Nick, you can only meme with Mark, you know? Hint, hint.
I'll do to him what Rory did to me.
How about no?
Rory's in their car.
I'll just wait until ask if they can put Rory in for some meme.
Why am I so
For
nervous?
the hypercars, please go into your double file formation and close the formation for the cars from behind. Reminder, leader is on the left, so odd numbers to the left, even numbers to the right.
Nick, I'll ask Rory if he can get.
Okay, here we go, guys.
Because you want
The clock is already ticking. We're already 7 minutes down, but that doesn't matter. The 24 hours is underway. It should be underway at the line, but it started when the green flag went out.
He's not on
Please
TeamSpeak
go into
yet.
formation now. And close the gaps.
This is it. 24 hours at Le Mans.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Hypercars, get ready. Green flag!
We're at their rear wing.
GT3s, please go into formation. And close the gaps.
Rear wings off.
Fucking idiot.
Oh, did they go on green, green, green?
So please close
Yes,
the
because
Yeah,
they didn't
I-
listen. Fucking
So
idiots.
I can't believe
LMP2,
people are that stupid
get
in
ready.
this.
What a
Green
joke
flag.
this league is. 50 seconds! Fuck me!
Last to first challenge, mate. It's all good.
Close your formation.
Uh-huh.
Okay, how do we put a protest in? Because that was ridiculous.
GT3s, please close the formation.
I already messaged Simon, don't worry.
Excellent, thank you.
GT3s, get ready. Green flag!
And that's why green flag should not be announced by race director, because people are retarded.
Yeah, the guy behind us, if you didn't see that, went straight into the back of our car
Or just announce one.
because the race director
Or
called
just let the
green
game
flag.
do it like Jimmy does.
But
or
it was only for the
sort of
hypercar
start,
class
finish
at the
line.
front. He said hypercar's green flag, but
Just
the guy behind us in the
simplify it.
LMP2
Can't trust random
basically
nonsense that can't even have to
went on the
pass
green
a
flag even though it
license
wasn't
test.
for them. So we have already lost our rear wing.
But Nick, the good thing is
We've
we get the first time
got
traffic earlier.
Yeah, great. When they're even more.
52 seconds behind.
Simon is checking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is
It should
alright.
be a slam dunk penalty, right? Like, it's crazy.
Has to be. I wasn't doing anything wrong.
Yeah, that's just they went on green when it wasn't no green, so all good, mate. Nice clear track for the start. It could work out because you'll stay out of trouble, out the battles, you know?
How many dead cars do you think will pass lap 1?
At least 6.
At least 3 hypercars.
Now this is good, mate. Just get into the rhythm. It'd be nice, easy first stint. All right, well that's one way to start the race, losing the rear wing before the final corner is even finished. But Nick is a weapon. He's a very fast guy, and if anyone knows how to get the pace back, it is him. So race is not over. It's a long race. It does make that podium much more difficult to achieve because we are now absolutely dead last. 43 out of 43. Oh, it's GT3s, by the way, Donny, not GTEs. So these guys run the GT3s.
It's good though, because with all the cars on the other side of the track, it should be better for my PC.
You're not starting, you idiot.
It's Nick. By the time you get in the car, we'll be
Nick,
back
what
in them
do you
again.
mean? Nah, you won't get GP2s before they mice then. Surely not. Right, Nick? Surely you wouldn't
What?
do that, right?
Surely I wouldn't do that to you at all.
No.
So are we effectively one lap later on strategy now?
Yeah.
So is that a good thing because we don't have to save as much, or are we still going for 10 lap stints?
Dan, I'd like to... We are effectively 2 laps later on strategy now.
True.
Because that formation lap's also... But yeah, we have 1 lap more fuel compared to the rest. We have a formation lap more fuel compared to the rest. I don't know how much that actually helps.
Yeah, I mean, it might work out to be off sequence in the pits because it should be theoretically a little bit quieter when we go in now.
No, yeah, well, we're 50 plus seconds behind where we should be, so we won't see anyone in the pits.
Approaching Indianapolis for the first time at racing speed with a rear wing. What a start. There's always something, isn't there, in these races, guys? But it just makes it a better story. You know, we qualified in 5th. There's 13 cars in the field. It's only 50 seconds. We can make that work. You know, the hypercars are going to get through traffic. The LMP2s are going to get through traffic. The GT3s are going to be GT3 in. So, you know, we'll see. I think this guy's got damage. Nice gap to the next ones, though.
What? So I'm getting the penalty for getting kit. Really?
What? Really?
What? That's got to be a mistake. They got to have fucked up and given it to the wrong person.
Yeah, you were holding
Eh?
speed.
Huh?
You were holding
Can
speed.
we...
I...
Can we protest that, please? What the fuck?
What?
Why have we got a stop-go penalty for that? We didn't do anything wrong. You're on it, Jelle?
Yeah, I matched them.
All good, Nick. Head down, mate. That stop-go will disappear. There's no way that's legit.
Can't be.
Yeah, no. Even the 21 got causing a collision. So, yeah.
Slow.
Oh, great, there's a car on the left.
Slow
there.
P2. Slow P2, mate.
That's him.
Yeah, it's got to be a mistake. That's got to be a mistake. The race director's probably assigned the wrong penalty. The penalty to the wrong car, I'd say.
We have a slow-moving vehicle in the first chicane.
Could it be the pit entry, perhaps, cutting across the pit instead of taking the line?
No, Dan.
Oh,
What?
No,
So
it
they
isn't.
want us to go around?
No,
with a no-green wheel?
Nick. It's not the pit entry. He gave it to the wrong car. Even on the incident report, it says that 21 is the causing a collision car.
Right. Well, fucking,
Okay.
of course, P1 stewards can't read.
Cool.
They're just like, oh, there was a name involved. Let's do that one.
Thanks for clearing
It's
that up, Jelle.
Lotto.
It is. I already messaged Simon. I'm sure he'll remove it soon.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jelle. Thanks for sorting that one out, mate.
There's a reason I only do their special events. Of course. Use your fucking mirrors.
That's the full Nick the Silva Le Mans experience. All right, George, look after yourself,
Hello,
mate.
Michael. Michael appreciate this. No, I'm joking.
Okay, I'll send them a message.
Ask Brad if Mike appreciated that.
I just sent Brad the message. Mike will respect this.
Holy, how slow do you want to go?
So we're not last anymore in class. We are second last. We're 12th in class now. Making our way through the GT3. The GT3 field after that first lap formation lap incident.
Bro. Okay, just try and sideswipe me.
Slow-moving vehicle is now at Mulsanne corner, staying on the left.
Simon said
Hey.
he will fix it.
Yeah.
Also, Brad said gag.
There we go. Penalty has been removed. All is right in the world again now. Nick carving his way through the field here. We're now up to 27th overall. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 GT3s ahead of us. Only 4 GT3s to go, mate, and then you're clear.
Thank fuck for that.
Yeah, the speed difference between these cars is insane, isn't it? It really is.
Slow-moving vehicle is now on its way to Indianapolis,
I mean, where
and
do
is
we
there moving slowly on the right side of the track.
Don't even try and block.
All clear now, mate. All good.
Yeah.
You got, yeah, about... Let's have a look. About a minute on the next car.
Copy.
You might catch that slow-moving P2 in the Porsche curves. They've only just come out of Arnage now and they're crawling, mate, so just
Yeah.
keep that.
I just don't get why there wasn't a code 80 thrown for that. P1 Gaming. It's like they're
Yeah, they
allergic to them now.
They don't like them.
Like, yeah, I forget that they're the league that just never throws them. It's in the rule book, but they don't use it. They just go slow moving car. It's like, what?
3 laps left. That's around about Nick's pace, yeah.
Saint the Nordschleife.
Yeah, he's only just getting into the Porsche curves now, mate. It took him that long to get there from our Arnage, so just be...
Slow moving vehicle is now in the Porsche curves.
Lucky for me.
You should be on the right hander when you enter.
They're going through the right-hander now.
Figure out he's offline. Good, good.
Well, now she's clear for probably the rest of the stint, or at least until you get back on the GTs.
Yep. Cars ahead are doing 36.6s without traffic. You did a 35.9 with.
Mm-hmm.
The slow moving vehicle is now in the pit entry, so the track is clear again.
Alright, so this is the lap where we really see what Nick can do. See how much pace he has in the car. He's already 1.8, 1.9 seconds up on his Delta. Alright, Sean, have a good evening. Enjoy your meal.
P42's crashed. There's another one. Brilliant.
And yeah, I'll probably see you for part 2 of this stream in about 8 hours, 6 hours time.
Really slower.
I'll keep you posted with what the schedule is. Alright, JDF. You two have a lovely evening in Portugal. I hope it's Biff na Pedra. And yeah, let's get some dad emojis in chat and mum emojis in chat just to sign you off.
We have another slow moving vehicle on its way to Mulsanne.
Laz, thank you for the subscribe. Welcome back, Laz. Good to see you. Hope you are keeping well, mate. It's been a long time. Guess who just subscribed to the channel and said hi in chat? Laz. Lazarus Philippakos is back.
Oh, great. Stay over there. He can't even keep it straight. And he's doing 2K. Throw a code 80.
Yep, so just to explain...
Couldn't even keep it straight.
Just to explain what they've done to the LMP2 class in this race, Donny, because we're using the van wall as the hypercar class, there wasn't too much of a speed difference between them.
Seems to be merely a suggestion.
There's a bit of an overlap, so to split the classes up, they've actually slowed the LMP2s down. So they have added 70 kilos of weight to the car, and they've also reduced the torque of the engine. So, yeah, it's significantly slower than just stock standard.
Is now on the right side, moving to Indianapolis.
Just to give the
Nick is always angry. What are you talking
hypercar
about?
class a bit more space in front of us.
More at the fact that we got fucking rear-ended before the race even started, but you know.
No, I'm not saying it's unfair that you're angry.
Just P1 gaming things, you know.
So that's why the lap times are a bit slower than probably what you're used to, Donny. But on a clean lap, even with that weight in the car and the reduced torque.
Oh no, he hasn't got rid of the light change. Rip Yellow's PC.
So even with that, Nick can do 33 2s, 33 3s on a clean lap. On race pace. Nice. Nice lap from Nick there. That is a 32.9. Nice.
The slow-moving vehicle is on the right side just before Indianapolis.
Gained 8 seconds on the car ahead of us that lap. I'm doing good, lads. I'm doing good, mate. Right, so you were 8 seconds faster than the guy ahead in the last lap, mate, and you're only 9 seconds behind. So you.
I think he just took his stop and go.
Ah, right.
The slow-moving vehicle is now in Indianapolis.
That's the car that killed us.
Tobias. Yeah, we started in 5th and got rear-ended on the formation lap. Lost the rear wing. Had to make a stop before the race even started. Hey Ricardo, good to see you. Now the rig is good. I'm in the Ford GT Elite. Alright, Next Level Racing GT Elite Ford GT rig. It's a bit of a mouthful, that. I've done bin car with it last weekend, but this is a proper test. This is 24 hours of absolute flat-out racing. And it's great. It's absolutely solid. Absolutely superb. I won't be using it to drive for probably another 6 or 8 hours or so, depending on how Jelle's computer decides to behave. So we'll see how we go. We want to do 10 laps per stint. So ideally we need to keep the fuel below 7.5 litres a lap.
The slow-moving car is now short before the Porsche curves.
Yep, this car does have traction control, Donny. You are right, but it does not have ABS. So you got to be nice and careful on the brakes because you can get flat spots really easily and destroy the tyres. And maybe triple stinting the mediums, maybe double stinting softs. We'll see how we go.
Of the Porsche curves.
Really depends on track temps throughout the course of this race. As you can see on the bottom left of your screen, Nick is...
How is that not a code 80?
It's so slow.
Putting the car into safety car engine mode.
That was the one we passed at
Porsche
Molson.
curves
How
to save
far
a
is
bit of
more
fuel.
in a lap? Bruh.
At least call it when he's in the Porsche curves. Like when it's on the straight, sure, but gap in front is also coming down massively.
Yep.
Yeah.
6 seconds now, mate. You're absolutely reeling them in.
The slow-moving vehicle now has passed the Porsche curves.
Why does he have to update for a fucking second?
The P2s are spreading out quite nicely as well, by the way, mate. So there's a decent
Good.
gap here.
At least there won't be a train when I catch them or something.
Now the hypercars are getting stuck into the GT3s. That's where the train is right now. We're on lap 6 of the race here. Nick is currently in 12th out of 13 in class. But the only reason he's 12th out of 13 in class, we started 5th and we got rear-ended on the formation lap. Lost our rear wing, came into the pits, had basically an extra pit stop, extra 50 seconds of repairs.
The slow-moving vehicle is now in the pit lane. The track is clear again.
So we're now on the last to first challenge. Absolute dead last to first challenge. And I can't think of another Enduro on the DDF Racer channel that I've done where I started last. Can't think of any at all that didn't go quite well. Bathurst 12 hours and, you know, 47th to 3rd. I'm not thinking of that at all. I still think a podium's real.
Oh, for sure.
Because I just want to point out the fact the only other Enduro I've done where I've started from the back was at Bathurst 12 hour. And that was a podium as well, so the precedent has been set.
I mean, at GES this year in the LMP1, we won twice from the pit lane. And Laz remembers, he'll tell you about Bahrain when we frauded him.
I mean, at VC you only won when you had penalties, so...
Stands to reason.
Does it still count if you've had a penalty but had it removed?
It got put on the car.
Yeah, you should have done the drive-through, Nick.
No, I'm not in the race clutch car, it doesn't count.
Look at the grip through Porsche curves. He's absolutely full on the throttle here. That's insane, this P2. Oh, it's so good to have you back, Donny. I hope you keep him well in Southampton, is it? Southampton? You've moved to now? I did actually, before you moved, I did actually set up a command in chat. If you type in !Donny, it'll take you to your channel. It'll give you a link to your YouTube. Same as Vushel, actually.
Base is very good.
If you do !Vushel, it'll come up with a link to Vushel's Twitch.
Skill issue through Forge Chicane, though.
And the same for Tumulty, !Tumulty. So, just wanted to get all you guys the recognition, guys and girls, sorry, the recognition that you deserve. Ah, no problem, mate. Now, actually, that reminds me very much, if you want to watch Ollie McGowan's stream on Twitch, type into the chat Oh, Sticky, I forgot to do yours. Oh, mate. I'll do that right now, actually. Let me do that right now.
You're catching the guy in front by about a second a lap.
I can't believe I didn't do that. I'm so sorry, Sticky.
Not me.
I knew there was somebody that I forgot. But yeah, if you type into chat !Ollie, O-L-I, then it'll come up with a link to Ollie's Twitch page. Which would be very important because he'll be streaming his race later while I'm asleep, while I'm not on YouTube, so at least I'll have something to watch on his Twitch page when he's in the car, so keep an eye on that, people. I can't believe I forgot to do Sticky Link. And a Tobias link as well. Okay, excellent. Alright, I'm going to add some more commands in now. Let me get my Twitch pages sorted. I got Very Important Potato on Twitch as well, but who wants to see that? Alright, we got a Sticky, and we got a Dash Breitschwert. There we go. Alright, Mr. Stickman. Add a command. !Sticky. Get Sticky on Twitch. There we go. Okay, there we go. I've added them to the chat. If you type in !Sticky and !Tobias, they will now have links in the chat. There we go. Anyone else want a link? Putting into the command for the Twitch and YouTube pages? Feel free. Oh, who have I got going there? I've accidentally started Tobias's Twitch by accident. Sorry about that, mate. Got you going in the background. Double streaming. Driving time limits, Laz. We have The only driving time limits that we've got, I believe, are no one driver can do more than 75% distance in the race. I don't think there is a maximum driver stint length. Oh, this is a good lap from Nick. Look at that.
Good lap.
332.3.
Two seconds on the car ahead. If you keep this up, you should be back with him at the end of this lap.
Hey, I'm the Krabby. Good to see you. Alright, Henky, sorry I missed your message, mate. You look after yourself and I'll catch you later on in the race. Stephen Coe, sorry, it's Ollie as in OLI. OLI. Not... the one you typed does make sense, to be honest with you. Just OLI. Ollie McGown is his name. I'm the Krabby. Hello, we're in this race too. We're in the Corvette GT3. Good luck for the rest of the race. I'll make sure to catch up. There is also a spotter guide in the video description, that reminds you, which has all of the drivers and teams that have entered into this race. Thomas Crab in the Corvette. From the UK, I believe. There you go, Stephen Coe. Thanks for the link to Ollie's stream in chat. Corvette GT3. What's your car number, Krabby? Obviously, you're not driving now, and I can't remember who your teammates are.
Happy.
It's a slidey boy.
It's not happy through that corner today. Every time in practice, it's been really nice.
Yeah, I think it's just the track.
It's just, yeah.
Yeah, it's not got much grip on it, mate, at the moment.
I'm assuming Chinchik's done what, like a 31 something?
30.4.
Last lap he was 30. Last lap he was 35, but yeah, his best lap is 38.4.
30.4.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Alright.
RTK'd as well, so they may have been pushing each other.
And they may also be on softs as well, we just don't know.
I doubt they'll be on soft. Track temps are pretty awful.
Yes, there is a live timing link, lads. I've got it on my other screen. If you type into the chat !timing, that'll bring it up. There is also a link in the description, so that is that. I can give you all the positions, all the lovely stats. Yeah, you're consistently 3rd or 4th fastest P2 on track at the moment, mate.
Copy.
Is there going to be rain in the race? Great question from Sticky. This uses the real weather plugin, and it is using it for right now. So I'm just going to have a look on Google and answer your question. So Le Mans weather. Let's see what we're doing here. There is a like a 3% chance of rain in a few hours.
He should be in this lap, so I think you can overkill him.
That's about it, really. There's like a 3% chance of rain.
He took a stop and go.
There's not much in it.
Oh,
If
wait,
they're smart, they would have. Yeah, if they're smart, they would have topped up with some fuel. Either way, I'm pretty sure we'll pass in this lap.
Oh, lads, there's a server list along the
about the
top,
game
so
being
it,
like
for
that.
some reason it loads at the default Sebring practice server for the live time. You have to click. Actually, let me show you. Let me show you here. So you can see here along the top, you've got different bars. So you probably loaded into one of these. You need to click this one here, P124 NOS Event Server. Anyway, let's watch this battle because we are now closing in position. This is for position. This is for P11. 13. Oh, actually, no, this is for P10 in class. This is for P10 because somebody's pitted and's come up behind us. So this is actually P10 in class, mate.
We are P10, they're P9.
Oh, we're already in P10.
Remember the other LMP2 died?
And then they overtook the Hypercar again.
I thought there were 13 P2s in this race.
No, only 12 entered. The Seawolf one pulled out last night.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad then. Alright. P9 up ahead of us.
Alright. Yep.
Good luck, mate.
No. Cheers.
So this is for P9. Rangy is asking, when am I driving? That is a great question. It depends on whether Jelle's computer behaves or not. I've just put a link in chat to the projected driver stints for this. If Potato's Potato PC decides to cooperate, probably around about 8 hours time I'll be in the car. If it doesn't, I'll be in 6. So I'm gonna have to wake up in 6 anyway and check my alarm just to make sure. Okay, now we're going through the Porsche curves nose to tail. This is for position. Watch out for the aero loss off the front of the car. There's a significant amount of it. You lose a lot of the front grip. This car is very aero dependent. Nice run through Corvette there. Don't run it too wide. Get a cut track. We'll be coming into the pits at the end of the next lap. Closing up into the Ford chicanes here.
Well, thank fuck for that.
Okay, overkill him. Come on, you can do it.
That's the tactical bin on the formation lap playing into effect there.
Well, I mean, they did it for us, so...
So we are now up into P9. People are starting to make pit stops. Quite a lot of people are making pit stops, actually. Lots of people in the pits right now. Aiden. Max is not in this split. I can guarantee you that. No Jimmy in this split either. This is the Pleb League. When I say Pleb League, there are actually like 7 or 8 VEC winners in here. Oh, I appreciate the authentic experience though, Aiden. Love your work, sir. It's great to have you around. It wouldn't be Le Mans without you. It really wouldn't. Excuse me. Mark Jones, good to see you. I know. 2 years away and I'm back in rFactor 2. I got convinced by these mad lads to sign up for a 24-hour race. Get some redemption for the last time I was in rFactor 2. For the 24-hour race that never was. So yeah, I'm not going to be doing any driving at the moment. It's going to be a while since I get in the car, either 6 or 8 hours. I think the audio on the Discord screen share has gone slightly out of sync again. I might disconnect and reconnect on that. It should fix itself though. Oh, that's a nice slidey one. Alright, so there's a few GT3s coming up to Indy now, mate. You might have a bit of traffic just before the end of the lap.
Copy.
Yeah, unfortunately, you cannot spectate on this server because they need to reduce the load to an absolute minimum. Because there are 150 to 200 drivers taking part in this race. 50 cars signed up, 43 took the grid. All 43 are still on track and racing. So they can't really allow people to just sit and watch. You need to get off the server if you're not there, because otherwise everybody be on. And 150 people is a lot for a server to manage. $60K. Nice. Good stint, mate.
3 more. Well done.
Sure.
Nice
Starts
driving,
getting
really good.
Killed.
Yeah, absolutely solid pace on that, mate. That's consistently 32s, and the people ahead are doing 34s, 35s. Like, only the top 3 are maybe around about the same pace.
Right up. Oh, what is that torque in first gear?
What
Could almost run away faster than that.
Yeah, you need to burn the clutch.
I'm using like TC like override as well. It's just fuck.
Good luck for you next
There's no
stint,
point
mate.
in using TC override because there's no torque to activate.
Jumped him.
You jumped in by heaps. These are the
Also for
hypercar
all
leaders,
dance
by the
viewer.
way. So they should pull away from you, these 2 hypercars.
Yeah.
Let's say hello and bye to the hypercars.
Sorry, Jelle, we're gonna say something then for the viewers.
Yeah, your viewers have to say hi to the hypercars.
Wave as they go by on the straights. You got
I'll quickly go to the toilet. I'll be right back.
no worries, mate. You got a good gap to the next hypercars behind. They're only just coming through the S's now, mate.
Copy. Well, hopefully we can get to the back of P8 at the end of this stint. If I don't do that though.
All good, sir. They're just going through the second chicane now.
Copy.
James Rose, yeah, the cockpit is treating me very nicely. This is only really my second race. Well, okay, it's my 3rd race in it. I've done lots of testing, but yeah, I did a couple of bin car events last weekend, but this is the first proper test of it. 24 hours worth of mostly sitting around and watching, but either 6 or 8 hours of racing in it as well. It's great, man. I don't know if you've watched the video of me assembling it. I haven't really got anything else to say after that, because I think I covered anything. But no, it's good. It's good. It's living up to the hype, and nothing has broken since I made that video. It's still all in one piece. It's still absolutely rock solid. I love the seat belts. It's got belts. I'm just not wearing them at the moment, mate. But I will be wearing them for my stints. I will be wearing them for my stints, because I love the feeling of being absolutely just strapped into the car. It's good for the VR. It keeps the VR fixed on the screen, you know? It's not me wobbling around all over the place. So it's good for you and the viewers. It also keeps my posture nice and good, so I don't slouch in the seat. It's very nice for that. And I swear I can feel the force feedback in my arms more. I really have noticed that. No, it's great. I'm really enjoying it, James. It's such a good rig. It really is. It's got belts. It does. It does. And I absolutely mocked them when I first heard about them. I thought, why am I going to need belts? It's a stationary rig, you know? It's just, you know, I'm gonna look like such an idiot wearing seatbelts in a VR helmet in a you know, on YouTube. And to be fair, I can't defend the fact that I do look like an idiot when I wear them. I do look a bit stupid. But you know, I'm pleasantly surprised by how it feels and how good it is actually. You know, it's posture. Posture is such a good thing. Like, my back is nice and straight. My shoulders don't hurt as much anymore after long stints. I would strongly recommend it. I never thought I'd say that for seatbelts, because yeah, seatbelts.
So fucking lazy at slow speed.
Back.
Welcome back. The button box is fine as well, by the way, James. I think I'm used to it in terms of muscle memory now. Like, it used to be over here, but now it's over here, and I think I'm good. Yeah, when you put the fuel in with the older tyres, it really does knock it down a stage or two, mate. So it's just, yeah.
Oh yeah, it was just really more than I was expecting at turn 1. I turned and it just went chugga chugga.
Yeah, I don't think the extra weight is helping.
No,
No.
Or the lack of torque.
no. The leaders are doing 34 flats, by the way,
Copy.
on the old tyres. So that's kind of, if we can get into the 34s, that's great.
Copy.
And let's catch the lot in front first though.
Mark Jones, Donny McGarry, I couldn't agree with both of you more. We all look a bit silly.
The top 3, I can see it on the
because
map.
sim
They're
racing
miles in
is stupid anyway. It really is. It's you know, it's simulating
Oh,
racing in the comfort of your own home. It's such a niche little hobby. It's just such a bizarre thing when you think about it. Like, the technology that's required to make this happen for people from all over the world to be able to connect and race within 300 milliseconds of each other on laser scan circuits with cars made from factory specifications, like real data, real tyre data, engine data, aero data, tested by real racing drivers. It's just like insane, you know, the amount of stuff that has to go into something like this.
Remember, it's not an LMP1.
And we all do it to have fun. Some of us do it for esport and to win prizes and trophies. Thank you, by the way, Sticky, I saw that message. But it's an incredibly good hobby to be a part of. Like, the immersion is
Michael will
super.
appreciate this.
No.
Why you brake? You don't need to brake there.
I'm surprised you didn't go for it into the second left-hander there.
I was very tempted.
I know, you look like you were going to.
Ooh, sketchy
I
traffic.
couldn't believe he braked. I've done GT3s with it. You don't need to brake.
Exactly, Andre. You know, if you look like an idiot, who cares? As long as you're happy, right? And trust me, the seatbelts make me very happy.
There because otherwise we're just running wide.
Yeah, lifting fine, but brake, what the fuck?
That's an interesting line.
So we're now in P20 overall, which... I'll let you tell him, Laz. I'm not going to tell him. Not while he's driving, at least, anyway. Tell him Nicky's gone too soft. We are now in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. P9. P9 in class. Gap to the next car is 18 seconds for P8.
Live timing's a little wrong. Go off what it is in car 16.3.
Alright, cool. The gap after that is around about 15. So, yeah. We're getting there, mate. Awesome progress.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, lads said you've gone soft. Way too soft.
Yeah, I'm soft because I don't have supreme confidence like I had in the P1. I've got some, but I've only got a week in this car.
Mike also had supreme confidence in his P1.
Yeah, that was Mike with no brain cells, remember?
True, but still.
Something you guys will realise about Nick the Silva is somebody could be driving perfectly ahead of him. He's still going to have a whinge. He's the nicest guy. Honestly, he's so chill, so funny, and just so considerate. But as soon as you put him in a racing environment, a competitive environment, it's like, zhoof, everybody's out to kill you. And that's a great mentality to have because you don't take any risks. If everybody's an idiot, you're expecting them to do idiot things, you know?
How the fuck's the Rolex sign move? Hurry up. Go kill the GT for me. You'll do it, won't you? No? Oh, I thought he was going to. Oh my god, what the f... Alright, come to a stop more. That'll go well. Car's not that bad. Oh my... Oh.
Yeah, plenty of space there.
Get him off the track! Stay on your blocking line.
Yeah, traffic is so scary in these cars. You gotta pick your moments. You cannot send it when the car ahead has already committed to the apex, because that's just asking for trouble. There's the Juices Porsche up ahead of us. Good news is, you're saving plenty of fuel doing this, mate.
Yeah.
You could probably...
Just have to keep avoiding the skill issues. Oh, it's the cheese car. Cheese emotes in chat.
Cheese.
Get some cheese in chat. Is an actual cheese-sponsored car.
Can you play the cheese sound clip, Jelle, from the RM Discord?
I don't have Nitro, so no.
Oh, pathetic.
Tobias has got a cheese in chat. There we go. And Tobias was also wondering when he can race you in an NSU TTS.
Never and nowhere.
Well, there you go, Tobias. There's your answer.
Room is uninstalled.
I guess that means you just have to convince Jurgen that it's a good PR event.
No.
For sure, true.
They tried hard in lockdown to try and get people to go over, and everyone was like, nope. If it ain't gonna happen in lockdown when everyone's got nothing else to do, it ain't gonna happen when it's back to normal.
That curb on the inside of the second chicane, that exit curb, is absolutely
Choo-choo.
mental.
There's a train, where's Tony?
Look, the BMW's leading it too. He's gonna turn in. Yep, he's gonna turn in.
Tony was in a Corvette now.
And then missed the apex. Fuck me. That's what happens when you like, I'm gonna outbrake the LMP2.
To be fair, they can outbreak us though.
Can I just...
And then he fucks up, and look at him, he's gonna get passed by the Porsche in a straight line.
Can I just say, by the way, I'm absolutely loving the full Nicholas de Silva Le Mans 24 experience right now.
Oh yeah. Oh, chat, just wait till someone actually hits him. It's gonna be amazing.
I've already been hit. Talking about.
Yeah,
I don't
okay,
need
but
to get
like,
hit again.
Yeah, we don't want it to happen again, Jelle.
we don't want it to happen again. Doesn't mean it won't happen again.
I think you understand why your PC doesn't like you.
Tobias, I'll tell him that on the straights. Yeah, I'll tell him that on the start-finish straight, Tobias. That's great. Don't want to distract him now in the middle of traffic. Don't turn in, don't turn in. Yeah, Tobias just said in chat, he's wondering if I'm going to make a Nick Complains at Le Mans compilation. He said maybe I can cut it down to 22 hours instead. Oh, so good. Oh, I think
It's only because I'm used to traffic that actually knows what they're fucking doing.
I think the tyres will die out well before Nick's anger does, Mark. Trust me.
Yeah, Nick, you know, you love it when the GTs block you on purpose.
Sorry?
Don't you love it when the GTs block you on purpose?
Oh yeah, it's great.
Excuse me.
Yeah, VSC GTs. We're so fun to the race. And then Nick's like, Jelle will respect this.
Dirty Kuhai.
Let's see what Jan
Blame Reska for the extra sub. I will. I will blame him for everything.
Too. Ha!
Seawolf. That one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They were side by side with the 33.
Thank you for the sub, by the way, Dirty.
46 goes around the outside of a GTE and dives to 33, which is already on the outside lane.
Yeah, if you guys want to
Tries
watch
into
the
the
actual
33,
official
which is already on the
broadcast
outside lane.
of the entire race, not just our perspective, type into the chat !broadcast and that will bring up the link to
So
the
in
P1
conclusion,
Gaming
Arno
official
fucking
stream.
sent it, Jan wasn't expecting it.
I'll do that for you right now. So if you do !broadcast, there you go. If you do timing, that gives you the link to live timing.
Hello
And
GTEs,
if you do
bye
stints,
GTEs.
that will tell
I'm
you
not
when
giving
everyone's
that
going to be in the
Merc any
car.
slipstream. Go Porsche, go!
Alright, so after this GT, you've got a pretty clear track, mate, and you gain 5 seconds on the guy ahead in the last lap.
Yeah, he had a skill issue.
Pick a side, stay there please.
So apologies
did
for
not.
the slightly pixelated stream quality, by the way, because I am sharing... Well, Nick is sharing his screen on Discord, and I'm streaming that on my stream. So it's kind of like a second-hand stream, because I'm not allowed to spectate in the server. Nobody is allowed to spectate in the server, because it's rFactor 2, and they want to reduce the limits on the server to an absolute minimum. I'm not going to comment on the VR performance and everything, Tobias. I don't want to say anything about the car. Sorry, not the car, about the sim, about the way it's performing, because I do not want to tempt fate. I'll tell you my thoughts on rFactor 2, especially in VR after the race, once it is safe to do so. I don't want to tempt fate, I don't want to do anything. But let me just put it this way. There is a reason why I'm only doing double stints, is because Nick does not want me in the car for more than an hour and a half, 2 hours max, continuously. He just wants to limit the risk of me racing in VR in rFactor 2. So he's putting me in the car, and I'm going to do a full system restart before every stint. I'm going to go in with a fresh opening of rFactor 2. Yeah, I'm not saying anything, Mark. Alright, Mr. Hallowell, look after yourself, sleep well, take care, and I will catch you in the morning as well. Thanks for hanging out so far, mate. So we're now P18 in class overall. That's because a couple of hypercars have dropped back. We're still P9 in class, about 3 seconds behind the next car. So that LMP2 up the road is for position. That is for P8 in class. For those of you who may be joining the stream late, we started in P5. Got ran into on the formation lap, got our rear wing knocked off, and had to do an emergency pit stop before the race even started. Dropped not only to last in class, last overall, P43 out of P43. We've been slowly working our way back up the field now. So the P2 ahead of the P2 ahead of you is in 42nd overall. They're pretty slow, so this guy might get held up.
Right up.
Alright, Sticky.
Nope, double shift.
Look after yourself, mate. Take it easy. And I'll catch you in the morning as well. All the Aussies are knocking off for bed now. And to be honest, I probably will be as well.
Up.
Yeah. This car won't let me double down shift.
That is true.
You're really closing on the guy ahead now. Caught a lot on this lap. Enjoy your dinner, Sean. JDF, don't be logging in to watch. Enjoy yourself. You're on holiday. You don't need to watch your son not even drive. Just watch somebody else drive. We can catch up later. It's all good. Okay, so this is for position. They're really struggling with the tyres up ahead by the looks of it. Just take it easy, Nick. Take it easy.
Oh my god, could you hit an apex?
The answer is no.
Holy fuck. Can't even go in a straight line.
So this is for position. So you've definitely saved more than enough fuel so far, Nick, if you want to knock it up a notch, maybe?
Mm.
Alright, so we got him on the run down into the corner. Nice chicane. Good job, mate. That's the best you've done that chicane for a few laps. Good exit.
Yep, for once.
Hey, you did it when you needed to do it, mate. Good work.
Yeah, can't I do it every lap though? RF2 gods plus.
That is P8 in class now. 27 seconds to the next guy up ahead on the road. Yeah, we lost 50 seconds stationary with our extra damage repairs. Before the race had even started, to be honest. P8.
2 cars in front. Fighting.
So the guy ahead's best lap is a 34.6. Yours is a 32.3, so you reckon you got 2 seconds on him. You will get past him eventually, mate.
What, the lapped car or for position?
Well, you can pass both. Both are also doing the same time, so I don't know which one that meant.
Yeah, I was referring to the next car down the road, sorry. I just didn't want to speak to you through Indy. Put you off.
Right. All good.
Actually, it's a 35.4 is the best lap for the next car up the road, so even more of a delta than I thought.
Copy.
You're looking at the wrong lap, Dan.
Come on, skill issue.
Flash him. Good job. Gain 2 seconds on the car ahead.
Nice. Tell us how the tyres are feeling on Mulsanne Straight, by the way.
Copy. Tyres aren't awful, but I'm not doing another stint on them.
Cool. Yeah, it's a question I was going to ask. Doubles or triples?
I think we just stay with doubles. Okay.
To be fair, track temp is up at like 46, so it's pretty.
Oh my gosh.
Pretty cooking.
No wonder it's awful.
Yeah. Ambient 29, track 46.
What's the actual temperature in Le Mans?
34.
Okay.
Around where it is, that's fine. Mine's just 30, Tobias just 29, so it's roughly where it is.
Yeah.
On track.
Yeah, so they'll be... The others will be melting their tyres as well.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I was looking at Sunday, not Saturday. It is, yeah, it's 30.
Well, so to the end of the race tomorrow it's going to be like really high temps.
Yeah, it's going to get hotter tomorrow, yeah.
Okay. Once track temp starts dropping below 30ish, that's when we'll start looking at softs. So depending on like where we are in the medium... Ooh, fuck. I was going to say, but depending on where we are in the medium stint, don't know why it loves to do that corner. Oh, fucked.
How's the car?
Car's fine, it's just a little tap, but the rears just do not want to do anything at low speed.
There's no steering damage or anything, you good?
No, we're all good. It's just a skill issue on my behalf.
Whew. Minor tap on the front there. That's fine, that's all good. We're still going, we're still in one piece. Just the slightest of grazes into the barrier there. Oh, that's engine mixture, Tobias. Nick is switching between engine modes through the Porsche curves to save some fuel, so we need to keep it below 7.5 per lap. Yeah, it was a skill issue that only cost 5 seconds, mate. That's not too bad.
Yeah, it could have been better, but anyway. Looks like someone's... Oh, for fuck's sake.
Connection lost.
How are you alive in Discord?
Because this game's fucking retarded. Is it the server?
Yeah, because TeamSpeak dropped as well. TeamSpeak said connection lost.
Yeah.
Oh,
I haven't
you both.
actually got any connection issues.
You both dropped from TeamSpeak.
Yeah, TeamSpeak's dead, and the P1 server's dead, by the looks of it.
It might
Me and Jelle are
be.
still in.
It might be Australian ISP.
Oh man.
Fuck me. This P1 servers are a joke. It only happens here.
We just got disconnected.
What an actual jerk.
Good, seems the rest is still going. Both Ollie and I are still on the Discord server.
Is your live
Alright.
is your live timing working? My live timing's dead.
My
I
lifetime is
can
still
see
working.
live timing.
Connected.
Oh, there's very few people on though. Look,
Channel.
Oh, is everybody? No.
like half the
Live-
server. Is that, am I reading this right? The half the server disappeared, or is that not me
No.
reading it wrong?
I only see us as DNF. I see the rest still moving.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
Fucking test.
Okay. Yeah.
We can rejoin once we're up and running again.
Yeah.
Though, yeah?
Yeah, we can rejoin.
So we're not out. We're just disconnected. Yeah.
Game's a joke. Well, sorry, not the game. Fucking P1 server's a joke.
Yeah, my live timing's still dead here. Which is strange because Discord's still going. My stream's still going. Like we can still
Yep.
talk to each other. We just can't.
Yeah,
Nothing-
but this Discord
No, right.
and Discord's on a different server than TeamSpeak, and
Yeah, I get that, but it's always P1 that this happens. It never happens anywhere else. GES is fine. Every rFactor 2 league never has these issues. It's P1 because they don't know how to set up a fucking server.
there's a pretty big chance it's because of the German server not liking Australian ISP or something stupid like that.
I literally connect to VEC, which is in fucking Copenhagen.
Yeah, but that's not German. That's
No. Fix your fucking server, honestly.
But I mean, the fact that both of you disconnected from TeamSpeak makes me think it's something with Australian ISP and server.
Yeah, fantastic. Nothing wrong on our end, just fucking Germany bullshit.
Yeah.
No,
just the
there's
connection
something
between
in
us,
between
yeah.
that.
Yeah. There's nothing actually wrong with us, it's P1's issue.
So what can we do? Like, do you have to rejoin the server, Nick, or
Right.
can someone else rejoin for us?
Nick has to rejoin.
Okay, so until,
Yeah,
until we get this fixed, we're not back in the race.
I'm loading cars.
Yeah, Nick can just go back in.
Okay, my live timing's still dead. I might give that a refresh.
Yeah, so-
What a joke.
Make sure you get into the TeamSpeak if you haven't already, Nick, just in case.
I'm
there's a-
already in there.
Okay, cool.
Fuck it. Yeah, we got a brand new car.
Okay, so we are back in. We're good. Yep.
Yeah, we've got a brand new car, but we're going to be multiple laps behind the LMP2 field.
I don't think we lost too much. Maybe about
Yes.
5 or 6 minutes.
Yeah, we're losing another lap, Dan.
Okay.
Our first lap won't count. It only starts counting when we're back on the same position in the lap that we were
Oh, okay.
when we disconnected.
I'm with you. Oh, good. Bugger. It's what it is, though. It's fine. Oh, okay, so we've just lost another couple of laps, maybe 3 laps. So now it's just a case of running it till the end. Unfortunately, it seems...
Wish they'd actually moved their servers away from this shit, because this is what always happens.
Unfortunately...
Anyone that's not from Europe.
Yeah.
Because I know Nico has a lot of problem with the P1 servers. And a lot of the Americans as well, but there's hardly any of them in this race.
It's one of the joys of being in Australia, I guess. The connection, because obviously it's a very German... Well, it is a German league on German server with lots of Europeans racing. Me and Nick are the only Australians in the race. But that is that. Bugger. Okay. Now, I mean, obviously, the internet is fine, because... Oh, I need to get back into TeamSpeak, actually. TeamSpeak's good. So, obviously, TeamSpeak died, the live timing died, the server died. For me and for Nick as well. But it didn't do it for anyone else in the team. So, Ollie and Jelle were still going, they were still fine. So that's all good.
So Nick, plan is you do one more after this and then we're gonna switch?
Well, this is the start of the second double now.
Yeah, that was what I meant.
Yep.
Oh well, guys, it is what it is. Not much I can do about that, unfortunately. Not much anyone can do about that. The server just dropped me and Nick off. And now we just got to try and make it work. Never say never, but that is obviously going to make it very difficult to get back into like a decent competitive position. We're just going to run it to the end now and see what we can get. Because other people are going to have problems as well. I can guarantee you that. Yeah, the plan for Nick was always to go in and do 4 stints. And then Potato's going to jump in and try. Hopefully Potato's computer works okay. Because depending on if it does or doesn't, that affects... when I wake up in the morning in either 6 or 8 hours time. And now Nick is just going full send. Because he can, because he's got the pace on these guys. We are in 40th out of 43 cars. Yeah, never give up. You just never know what's going to happen. Let me just see where we're at. So we're on lap 18. The next LMP ahead of us is on lap 19. Okay, so the next LMP2 is a lap ahead of us. But yeah, long way to go.
Better not fucking happen again. But no MP1 servers, who fucking knows?
Hey, at least you got that damage repaired for free.
Yeah, I would have put it in the stop repaired anyway. It wasn't doing anything. All it does is change a colour.
Yeah, it's bizarre that TeamSpeak, live timing, and the server all dropped at the same time for both of us. So
I mean, they're most likely running on the same server complex,
Yeah.
if not the same server.
yeah, true.
Oh, no MP1, they'll run it on the same server because they're fucking cheap.
So there was an issue somewhere between Australia and that server.
I'd say something to Simon or Co, but it doesn't fucking matter. They won't change. All they care about is providing a program for the Europeans.
Yeah, it's the same kind of experience I've had with Race Room, trying to get on the ranked stuff on the European servers. It works for 99% of people who use it, so, you know, why spend the time and effort trying to fix it? Yeah, bit of a shame,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Well, the problem is that it's only these guys, like, everything else on rFactor 2 is fine. Even GES, which is a smaller, younger league than this, has a better server. That's how fucking cheap they are.
Yeah, because,
Oh my god, hit a fucking apex.
because TeamSpeak, live timing, and the race server would all be held
Base is good.
on the same unit by P1 Gaming. So, I mean, it could be an issue with Aussie Internet, but me and Nick are on different service providers. And for it to just drop the connection like that, if it was an Aussie Internet thing, we'd still be out now, I'd say. The fact we could just get in, I think it just lost connection between the server and, you know, this part of the world. I don't know why. But yeah, it just makes our job even trickier than it already was, coming back from damage repairs on the first lap.
I actually have to fucking pass Mike for position. What a joke.
Get to show him who's the better driver.
Possibly a slightly higher ping? Maybe? Meetix 666? But yeah, just very disappointing, really. You'd hope that an international event like this would not drop people from other side of the world. Yeah, that's a good point as well, Tobias, that Das makes. The ping shouldn't have kicked us from TeamSpeak. In terms of hydration and sustenance, I'll run you through some of the things that I have for the race. I have an oat slice here. Yogurt, peach and mango, that's going to be brekkie, with a iced coffee, a Norco iced coffee triple shot. I also have some biscuits, some fully loaded shapes, flame grilled chicken flavour, that is a special edition. You know me, I can't resist a special edition. And as backup as well, I've got pizza shapes. Now these are just snacks to nibble on throughout the day tomorrow for me, because it's currently 11:36 PM. So I'm going to be going to bed in the next half hour. I'm going to be signing off the stream, leaving these guys to it, and can leave you in touch of the live timing, and the official broadcast. So make sure you've got those links in the video description for when I'm not here. Also make sure you have a look at Ollie's stream, because he's going to be taking over as well. So let me put those links in chat for you right now. Broadcast and timing. Those are the 3 links that you need. And also, to see when I'm going to potentially be in the car as well, let me just put this in chat as well. Stints. There you go. And that sheet does actually automatically...
This guy's in P6? No fucking way.
Does automatically update live as well.
How did he just lock up?
Is this guy defending against the guy that's 2 laps behind him?
I also love how
fucking
he's
retarded.
defending. He's defending into a flat-out corner.
He's also defending into fresh air. Just gonna get him on the straight.
We're trying to unlap ourselves here.
I'm going through. Oh my gosh, he's turned it up. Fuck off.
Good job, mate. Nicely done.
Cheers. That guy's 15th overall, that's where we should be right now.
Yeah, pace is good, by the way, mate. You're lapping like 5 seconds faster than the rest of the P2 field at the back at the moment, so yeah.
Yeah.
Tobias. I'm going to think about heading off soon anyway, guys, because I'm going to go and get some sleep.
Yeah.
I'll probably have a chat with Jelle and Ollie in a side chat so we don't distract you before I head off about what the plan is. So,
That's right, you can do it
Okay.
when I'm driving.
cool. So obviously we won't really know whether we're doing plan A or plan B until Jelle gets in the car, which is going to be in about an hour's time-ish.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Which would put me at
Oh,
like...
less than that now.
Yeah, I don't think I can stay up that late, unfortunately. It's going to be pushing it.
That's right. Oh my fuck, use your mirrors!
I mean, I could stay up, but if it doesn't work, that only gives me like 4 hours to get sleep and get back again, so it's risky.
Yeah, I mean, I
just
can
go
still
to sleep.
flick your message.
What's the practice server like, Jelle? Are there many people on? It could be worth a try now.
Only
It's
15 on now.
It's not enough to even closely simulate what's going on here.
Yeah, true. No, just a thought. So I'm going to set an alarm in the morning for the early time anyway, because if I do need to jump in, then obviously I need to know. I'm not going to check while I'm asleep. But if it's good, I'll probably get back to sleep and get another few hours in me.
Sounds good.
So if it doesn't work, are you going to jump back in, Nick, or are you going to take over Ollie? You're going to jump in, Nick? Yep, and do a few more stints, and then Ollie will do a solid block and then hand it over to me in the morning?
Yep.
And you're cool with that, Ollie? You can, like, I know you said it would be tricky on a few hours, but you good with that?
Well, you know, if I have to drive for God knows how long to make it work, I'll do it. It's not ideal, but, you know, obviously it's not an ideal situation, so I'll just drive until someone wakes up.
I'll be here with you, Ollie. No worry.
And you've definitely got me on WhatsApp, Jelle, so if my alarm doesn't go off, you can call me. Yep.
And I will. I don't care if Claire will hate me for it, but I will.
If I sorry, I can say if I miss my alarm and I'm grumpy for weeks because I missed the race, then I think Claire would appreciate it more you ringing me than putting up with me being miserable.
Nick, by the way, when you pit, I'll do my restart and final toilet break.
Copy. It's in about 15 minutes.
Cool, okay. Right, well I might wrap the stream up now then, and say bye-bye to everybody watching, and then we'll just, discuss what time to set the alarm once the stream is off, and let's lock it in.
Copy.
Go.
Ooh.
That was a nice move.
That was super nice. Alright, it's been an absolute pleasure watching you drive the first part of the race, mate. I know it's not gone our way, but you've done an awesome job.
Yeah.
You've done an awesome job, so just best of luck for the rest of it, mate, and I'll catch you tomorrow.
Cheers. Enjoy your sleep.
Catch you later.
Night night.
See you guys.
See you, Dan.
Alright, that is the end of part 1 of this stream. So part 2 is, I'm going to make it visible on my channel right now, and it is scheduled for the time it is currently scheduled for, which is I think like 8 AM local time for me. If I do have to get up earlier, I will obviously schedule that stream a little bit earlier. Keep an eye on Discord for any updates on the stints. Keep an eye on the stint planner as well. We'll see how we go with that. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. So part 2 is now being published, and part 3 is being published as well. So you guys have got part 2 and part 3 should now be visible on the channel. So make sure you go and check that. Part 2 will be scheduled, like I say, it's, I don't know, just keep an eye on the channel. I'll be back when I'm back, but yeah, Ollie will be streaming in the meantime when he's in the car on Twitch. So I'll put a link to Ollie in chat right now. Keep an eye on the live timing to see how we're going in the race, and to watch the official broadcast. I put a link in chat for that as well. So there are 3 different ways of keeping in touch with the car while I'm gone. Unfortunately, Ollie's not going to be jumping in for another few hours yet, and Jelle Binsbergen, aka VeryImportantPotato, is not able to stream due to his computer issues, if he can race at all. I've got the hiccups, so let's see how that goes. But yeah, those 3 links that are in chat right now, that'll keep you up to date with the race. Look after yourselves, people. Hopefully, Nick can gain some positions back. We'll see how it goes. It's a long race. Lots of time to go. I'm going to go get some sleep. I'm going to go and set my alarm on my phone. And yeah, I'll see you for part 2. Which will be night at Le Mans. And I can finally jump in the car and get some stints. Hopefully we don't get disconnected again. Alright people, thank you so much for watching the first part. Don't forget to leave it a like and a subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you in a few hours. Thanks again, guys. Tobias, Donny, Sean, Mark, JDF, Olaf, Metic, Mark Jones, and all of the lurkers in chat. I'll catch you when I catch you. Alright people, bye bye.